I'm like, oh, this nigga's back.
Nigga, they put that. You seen it with the rabbi?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, this nigga's back.
They had to record that shit.
No, I saw some weird shit though. Because then they started pulling up photos.
Wait, what
with
happened?
LeBron with that rabbi. I'm like, what the fuck, LeBron
Yeah,
doing with this nigga? I'm like,
rabbi?
who is this nigga?
But they made this nigga Kanye apologize.
Oh, I did see
Kanye's
that.
back, bro.
He was like, I wasn't in my right mind.
Yeah.
I was.
Nah, but they had him sitting down with the rabbi.
Holding hands with him. Like,
you feel me?
yeah, they had a translator. The nigga, he doesn't even understand this nigga, bro.
They had a
He
translator.
had a
That
translator.
nigga started talking
But
to
the
him.
moment he did that,
Now everybody's
wait,
like,
did he?
because he was
The week before, he might have been with Travis in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan, yep.
Travis brought him out. He
So
was
that show
performing
was
in Japan.
first, and then the
And then the video
rabbi.
came out, but that could have
But
happened
he was
before.
I think he
knows?
apologized before.
And then that same week, later into the week, you got Complex dropping a list, right? Like top 100 rappers of like the 21st century in terms of fashion, whatever. I don't know what the list was.
Okay, I see.
Kanye was number one. I was like, I see what's going on here.
They trying to get him back.
I see what's going on here.
Into
then the whole
culture.
versus conversation with the Jay-Z.
Bro.
Niggas like, there's only one man that can do the
trying to
job.
ease
Bro.
Kanye back.
I'm like, we can't say his name.
Oh,
Was this
man.
nigga, was this
Nike-
nigga lying?
And then Nike drops the fucking the shoes.
Wait,
and
but
they're
the
like,
thing is,
them look familiar, don't they? Like, that's crazy.
is he doing that out of free will?
Well, apologize.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, maybe.
It goes
I don't
both
think-
ways,
I don't
right?
think-
But what do you
It
think?
goes
What
both
do you,
ways. Nigga, where
what do
did
you
he find
suspect
this
the
rabbi?
play is like behind
Is
this?
it not always money?
That they can make money off
No,
of?
that he.
No.
Oh, yeah,
He's
but
probably
he's
like,
trying
yo,
to-
I got
need
this
that
money.
Or it goes
right?
both
Like,
ways, right?
It goes both ways. That's
You gotta
what it
understand,
goes both
my nigga,
ways.
There's money to be made for both
Both
parties.
He
ends.
put his own daughter on a list of niggas he not fucking with. Like, that's not, he's like, come on, he
Yeah,
gotta
that's insane,
he
dog.
gotta be looking for something, nigga. Like that's
I think we got to take his word for it. Like he really don't be in his right mind like 50% of the time. Like, and
nah for sure.
do you give grace for that?
No,
Because we did get on this podcast, and be like, I don't give a fuck what you
Bro,
have.
At the end of the
nah.
day, niggas don't really care, bro. I said it then. I'm gonna say niggas don't care, bro.
I'm not gonna give
Niggas
this
still
nigga
broke
grace.
Kanye.
Bro, it was a slow news.
Now they
week.
could just be like, yo, he's back. He's normal again.
Yeah, bro. It was a real slow news week. I had a block. I literally like I have
Slow
an app
news
where I
week?
could block stuff, like block apps.
Yeah.
I blocked
don't
Twitter
know,
for the
bro.
whole weekend, bro.
I feel like the
'Cause it
tides
was-
are changing.
It was some
Max B's
bullshit.
free. Max B came out.
That was the
you feel me?
positive shit in my on my
Bro, I
timeline.
remember being 12 years old thinking this shit's never gonna happen. I used to be on World Star every year to be, yo, Max B coming home next year. I'm like,
Yeah.
nigga. By the time I was 17, I was like, oh, he's never coming home.
They gave him
You feel me?
75
Like-
years. Yo, the thing is, I never actually like read up on the case until last week
What was he locked
to
up?
know like him being locked up or being sentenced to 75 years in the first place was egregious as
For
hell.
what? What did he do?
He basically orchestrated, from what I know, you know, obviously there's more context people would know
He
that.
served the time. You know what I mean?
No, but he orchestrated a robbery, right, with his girlfriend at the time and his stepbrother, but he wasn't at the place. So when those two individuals went to the hotel to line up their target, they weren't like, the plan wasn't to kill the person or kill anybody. They went in, they knocked on the door, they held them at gunpoint, they said, run the money. And then whatever assistant or whatever associate was supposed to bring the money,
Mhm.
there was a struggle with the gun, and then the
Mhm,
stepbrother ended up killing the associate.
But from the jump, what you said was that he orchestrated it.
I was about to say that's not good, bro.
He orchestrated a robbery. He ain't orchestrated a murder, bro.
But that's what happened because
He
of the
wasn't
robbery.
there.
I
If
hear
he
you.
didn't orchestrate the murder or the robbery, then the murder wouldn't happen.
I understand how the
I'm not saying that he
dominoes-
deserves 75 years.
75
but
is
that's
No,
great.
for sure.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But it's
but-
like,
But
told them
yeah,
niggas what to do.
It's a robbery gone wrong.
You organized
bro.
the hit. It wasn't planned to be a
I
hit.
didn't tell
but
you
like,
sloppy ass niggas to handle it that way.
He did
You
tell
told
them
me to go
sloppy
out
ass
there
niggas to
and do
handle it though.
something.
And plus,
He told them sloppy ass niggas to handle it
the
though.
woman that he was dealing with started singing, bro. Singing. Snitching on everything. You feel me? Became a
that's why sometimes you gotta do it
Informant.
yourself. I'm not condoning that, but sometimes you do gotta do it yourself.
get the job.
Just do it yourself. Don't get other niggas
You want something
involved.
done right?
Just do it yourself.
Yeah, man. Nobody above the program.
But
man.
on top of that, I feel like
John Cena.
we're heading
Grand Slam
towards
champion.
Trump. I was about to say, I feel like he might have the biggest scandal since Nixon.
Who?
Trump?
Trump.
I think it's heading that way. I do think it's heading that
Hey,
way.
it's crazy because I feel mad vindicated though.
Wait.
In what sense?
I've been saying Trump sucked mad dick.
Whoa.
been saying that.
Whoa.
Is that real? though?
Whoa.
My
Whoa.
coworker brought it up to me.
Hey, listen.
I was like, that's fake news.
Hey, listen.
I'm pretty sure that's fake.
Hey, listen.
Where are you getting your sources? Trust me, bro.
Hey, listen.
Trust me, bro. Sources, nigga.
Even if it's wrong, it's still right. I'm not fucking with
Are
it.
we talking about the same thing? From what I heard, my coworker came up to me in the middle of work. She's like, yo, did you hear about like the whole Trump Epstein thing? I was like, yeah, I saw that. Some of the emails got
the emails
leaked.
got leaked.
She's
yeah.
like, no, but like apparently like he was sucking off Bill Clinton. I said,
I
what?
did see that.
Oh, Whoa.
I said, what?
You didn't see that?
I was
That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he said he been sucking,
He been
mad,
sucking
dick.
mad dick.
I'm like, what are you talking about right now?
You didn't see that?
No, I thought see, the thing is, I never like clicked on these articles. When I'm thinking like there's a connection between like Trump and Clinton, it's more like, yo, make sure y'all look at him if y'all gonna try to like bring me down with the Epstein files. He the guy to.
Who said that? Like, where's this coming from?
It's from the emails. You got
no. What's the email?
Nah,
I
bro.
need to see, like sucking dick got to be like super explicit. Otherwise, I just like that's crazy to throw.
Clinton a Nikki, nigga.
So he really did not have sexual relations with that woman, bro.
There's no way Hillary didn't know that.
I seen an article or a post that it was like she cheated first, and he got his get back. I don't
With
know.
a nigga?
See, this is why you can't believe everything you see on the internet, bro. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm lost, bro. I'm lost. The programming is beyond me, bro.
I just hope they pack this nigga up. I hope they expose this shit. Get
Let's
this
talk
nigga
about
out
it.
of here. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, man.
So apparently, that nigga Epstein himself asked them niggas if they had the photos. If Putin had the photos of, like, I assume that
Putin knows about
jest. I'm assuming that the Putin part was in jest, but that if he had the photos of Trump blowing Bubba, who is Bill Clinton.
Wait, hold on. I'll read this email.
2025.
I'll read this.
Bro.
I know it's a crazy year. But this is this is a conversation between Jeffrey Epstein and, first of all, why these niggas got all
That's
these
what I'm
emails?
saying.
Why,
And why-
like, if I'm
and-
committing heinous
even
ass
crazier.
crimes,
Look at the way
why
these-
would I put the evidence in email?
Look at these shits. It says high security email.
It's
These
a
niggas
different
talking
time,
about,
bro.
does he have the photos of that nigga sucking dick?
It was a different
That's
time.
high security emails.
It was a different time.
This is
like-
2018.
Oh shit.
I'm saying, like, these niggas
I'm
is
so
tapped.
confused with the context.
These niggas is tapped. These are tapped people.
But this is a conversation between Jeffrey Epstein and maybe, who's Mark Epstein? His brother? I don't know. Cousin? I don't know. Whatever.
Somebody.
He said, how are you doing? A while
Can't just
back, you
call that
mentioned
nigga.
that you were pre-diabetic. Has anything changed with that? What is your boy Donald up to now? This is back in 2018. And then Jeffrey said, all good, being in with me. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Blowing only mean one thing. I'm sorry. Blowing only means one thing, bro.
You didn't see this?
No.
This is what
Where these come from, bro?
This is what niggas been talking
No. But
about.
at this point, like, who's to say these can't be photoshopped emails? Like, who's to verify it? Like, this is what I be talking about.
Either way, though, the damage is being done.
I feel you, but
Like-
I really, before we like get into it for real,
For sure.
I just gotta ask, like, how do we know we not already in some? What's the book? 1984.
George Orwell?
Or George Orwell. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like Big Brother, they just start changing words in the dictionary. You never notice. You know what I mean?
I feel
Like
you.
words just don't like start to slowly mean different
Hey, bro,
things
but at
over
this
time.
point, these niggas been playing dirty. These
No,
niggas
I'm not
been
saying
playing
bro.
dirty.
I'm
yo.
just saying, like articles start changing, and
Pack
you
this
just
nigga
look
up,
back.
bro. I
Wikipedia
don't
pages
care.
start
I don't
changing.
care.
Pack them
I
up.
don't care.
I'm with you.
They play dirty, we gotta play dirty. Pack this nigga up. Whatever we gotta do to
Who's
move
we
on
playing
from
dirty?
this
I'm
shit.
talking about them having
Well, I'm assuming these
crazy
is it not
influence
the
on our
Democrats
laws.
It's
leaking this?
both. No.
No, it's the
no.
It's the Epstein estate
yeah.
that's
Oh,
releasing these
but-
emails.
Oh,
The Republicans not really fucking with it. What's
Interesting.
what's just the name? His name Marjorie Taylor or some shit.
Taylor Green, she
Yeah,
denounced-
she wasn't. She's not jacking
They
him
both,
no more.
Yeah.
both denounced each other.
She not jacking
If anything,
him no
Trump
more.
called her wacky
type
yeah.
shit. But it's
This is good.
because like he had said that like he had like reached out to her to be like, yo, vote against this shit type shit.
Yeah.
And she was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not.
yeah, man.
What do you
It
think
sounds like that side is falling apart.
Yeah.
She was like,
Yeah,
I'm pussy.
Well, let's lay it down. Let's lay it down because both teams are falling apart. Both teams fumbled. All right.
Shit's
But-
bad.
Y'all already know how we rocking. This is
America.
another episode of Bad for the Community. Berto is on the mic. I got St. Eves across. I got Eves across from
I respect
me.
it.
You still a saint in my eyes, dog. You know? Pause.
Well, that's not what.
You looked at me a certain way.
I was like,
just had
wow,
to
that's-
protect
I was like,
myself.
I
I'm
appreciate
triggered.
that.
I'm traumatized.
I was like, I appreciate
He was
it.
dead by the
Then you brought it somewhere else.
Good
I'm
stuff.
like,
I'm
oh,
looking
my
at you 'cause you said pause. I'm like, why?
yeah, I'm like, what's
Bro, he
the
kind of was
about?
like I don't
No,
know.
I was just like, wow. Like,
Okay, you see why that would lead you to believe?
like, thank you.
Hey. And we got Nate Nix in the room.
Hello, how you doing?
And we are back, brothers. I wish that we could talk about some music. Music did drop. To be honest.
Bro, no bullshit.
Actually,
Some good
can we-
music, bro.
Are we gonna get into all this shit first, or like
I feel
I
like
have more lighthearted shit to say
I'd
about?
rather
the
get
other
to
shit.
that first. I'd rather hit niggas with the light shit. You feel me?
The music then. We talking about the music real quick?
I haven't listened to all the music.
I listened to
Summer
Wale's
Walker
project.
dropped. Wale dropped.
I did listen to
Meek
some
Mill
of that.
even dropped an EP.
I did listen to that.
And I've
I
been
thought that was interesting.
I've been in a
Meek-
crazy
Meek
Meek
Mill
Mill
joint.
and
bag.
then I went back and listened to the Offset shit. 'Cause I never had the chance to listen to it when it came out
The
on
Halloween shit.
But
Didn't he come out and be like, Like when niggas started calling it, when the first week sales started coming out, and like people would, you know how people are with first week sales. When they're low, they want to clown you on it. And he was just saying, contractual obligate. I'm trying to get out the contract. He kind of threw that at it. Like now that's the excuse for a bad week.
Sure. Sure. I don't know.
But it wasn't good.
It was subpar.
Because the album he dropped was nice. It was good. Really good.
The one before?
Yes.
Yeah.
When
I forgot what
was
it was
this?
called.
The Michael
The one
Jackson
with like
theme?
different species and
Oh.
no,
that one?
that's different. That's from a couple.
He dropped the
maybe 2
album,
years
but
ago.
after
After
that,
that, then I don't know about that.
Yeah, the one
Offset.
I don't
bro,
know
like
about
Cardi dropped her album. He dropped a couple weeks before that.
that.
And that shit was hard.
I don't know about that one.
Kiari. What? Y'all know that song,
How you
bro.
don't tell me?
He got bodies with JID. You know that song?
I didn't know it was attached to an album.
Oh my God, y'all gotta listen to that
I
album.
don't
Like,
bump Offset.
no. That's a good album.
I
though.
did not
I'm
know.
not saying it's bad. I don't
Offset
bump
make
Offset
good
like
music.
that.
with that.
Offset
I
make
didn't
good
know
I
about
just
that.
don't listen to his music like that. I'm not like a fan, so I don't know.
So you didn't listen to Wale?
I started to, but then I was like, nah, this is something I really want to be like intentional and sitting through.
Keep it a buck, nigga.
I did start playing it because I heard
Listen.
great things about it. I'm a fan of Wale.
Sure, I'm not doubting that.
No, if anything, I started listening. I was like, let me go back to the hits, and I went back to the Gifted.
Listen,
I ain't listening.
listen. The album is cool,
It's cool.
but I was bumping it in the gym, and I was like, yo, I probably should play this Sunday morning. You feel me? Because to me, the album's just very calm.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like there was maybe
it's Wale's back.
3 songs that really, really stood out to me that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come back to. But after listening to top to bottom, it's not something I see myself going back to.
I kind of don't even like. I did hear a track. Like he had the sample and everything, but it was like a hard ass beat. It might have been like the second song. And like I said, I didn't make my way through it, but that's not the bag I wanna. I think it was Belly, or Michael Fredo. It was Michael Fredo, where the beat is just like triumphant and stuff like that. I don't want him in that bag. I don't need him to be this overly cocky. I need.
Oh, like it sounded like it wanted to be like some MMG shit, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
you
about.
know what
I
I
know
mean?
exactly
Like,
what
I
you're
don't
talking
need that
about,
from Wale, bro. I like
I know what
Wale
you're
on
talking
some chill
That's
shit, some
crazy.
introspective, poetic.
Wale can't talk his shit, bro.
Power and Problems. That song's amazing.
Power and
Power and
Problems.
Problems is an
I'll
amazing
get
song.
to that.
Fly Away.
Wale can't talk his shit, man.
Nah, bro. I like Lotus Flower Bomb. Like,
Yeah, that was 10 years
that's a
ago.
long
That
time
was
ago.
like
Yeah.
13 years ago.
No, but even what's it called? I'm rooting for everyone that's black. What's that joint called?
Yeah, I don't
That's
really listen to
Crazy
Wale
Wow
like that.
or something like that. That album, I like shit
I
like
rock with
that.
Wale, but I don't think I've ever listened to a Wale album. No bullshit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Completion.
Nah, never.
Not even the album about nothing where he like worked with
I've
Jerry
listened. I
Seinfeld?
listened to like parts of it and the mixtapes too, but I never listened to any of like anything from Wale from start to finish.
It's just a disconnect because he got a massive like amount of talent. It's like him and Big Sean. They just got massive amount
They're not
of
the same.
talent.
Because Big
Well,
Sean
like-
has seen peaks that Wale has never seen.
True.
Like multiple records, not even just one or two.
Okay,
like
okay, I'll give you that.
multiple.
And
But
yet
I-
somehow I've listened to Big Sean's albums from top to bottom, and
You don't
I fuck
sound
with
like you-
Wale. I fuck with Wale way more. No bullshit. I fuck with Wale way more.
You're a crazy guy, bro.
What?
Big
How?
Big
Wale
Sean
is a
bro.
very
Bro, I
good
feel like
rapper.
me-
Big Sean's nice.
Big Sean. Did I say he wasn't good?
I'm just saying he's nice.
He is.
I'm just adding
Wale's not
context
nice.
to it.
Yeah.
Wale's nice.
All right, you feel me? They're both nice, but I like Wale more. And I'll say, I feel like Wale is more personable, if anything,
I can
As
understand
a
that.
like
as a person.
as a person.
He's very down to earth. He likes wrestling. You feel me? I fuck with him.
I can feel. I understand.
yeah,
that.
but
I don't
then
think Big
sometimes
Sean
he
till,
rubs
like,
people the wrong way because he complains a lot. He complains about being like oversight, like
African,
overlooked.
bro. Like what you want from the nigga? He been fighting his whole life. Like that's the type of shit niggas have to deal with. It's like you seen the tweet that he put out when niggas calling him corny because he sent a text to his mom saying like, "Yo, I didn't become
I'm
a
on my
doctor, or
8th
lawyer,
album,
but like
yeah.
new album." You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like that's you know what I mean? That's the type of shit them niggas do.
But he recently said this.
No, he said
Oh,
like he
tweeted it, but
posted a mom of his conversation with his mom.
Yeah.
Like
I just feel like so deep into your career, you don't even have to mention that. I'm sure she's
but that's what
beyond
he's saying. He's
proud.
like 8 albums in. I
that's
still
the-
got it. He
that's
feels
the
like
thing
he
with
still got
Wale,
to do
like
it.
you know
though.
what I mean. He's still battling with that. Like
You feel me? I feel like that's valid. That's a lot of like people like
the talent's
chosen
high, but the
immigrants.
recognition don't match up with it.
Mm.
In a way.
I did think it was interesting that Meek dropped that 4-pack.
Why do you think that?
I'm like, Wale's dropping.
Oh, you think it was just, nah? I don't think it's about that. No. Meek
But it's
is,
just like it's a choice.
but Meek has been like consistently dropping for the past like Lucy singles. I've really
Has
been in
he?
a Meek. Yo, yes.
But like,
Y'all
why
gotta
right
go,
now?
y'all gotta go listen to some Meek Mill, bro.
I heard
I-
that
He's
song.
I do
rapping his
listen to
fucking ass off lately.
He's rapping like he's always been.
And that's great. No. But that's the thing. I need niggas to start putting respect on Meek Mill's name.
Who has disrespected Meek outside of his funny moments?
But I
No
think
one-
the
no one has
funny
ever said
moments.
anything as a
Only nigga-
rapper
if anything,
Isn't talented. No
you've
one has
been more
ever said that.
disrespectful to Meek than both of us.
How so?
You was a Drake fan.
That don't.
Yo, you know, I was on
You
the
was bumping no, because he was talking about back to back and all this shit. And he was like, yeah, he really.
with it, but like,
I was on the phone with my mans, bro, and we were talking about Meek because we both got appreciation for him, like, and how he's just in a different bag. And I was like, yo, looking back, bro, ain't it crazy that this nigga exposed another nigga? Like, just pointed out, like, this nigga not writing his bars, and we decimated this nigga.
Don't say we, y'all.
I always thought
I was with that nigga.
Like, he was in the
even
way.
that little 4-pack he dropped during that
He
time.
handled it right.
That shit was tough.
That shit was
The black and green cover,
4
whatever.
for 4.
That shit was tough.
Like, where it had like
Bro, he did not do anything wrong.
war pain and
Drake
stuff,
just
all that.
played it in a whole different route.
He played it
on
better.
some internet shit, on some social media shit, and it, you know,
But like,
bro got locked
he
up.
wasn't wrong about
10 years
that.
later.
Bro got locked up.
Yeah.
And niggas was still clowning him.
Yeah,
The way it came out was hard though.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Get on the helicopter, go to the game, ring the bell. Shit,
That's some movie shit, bro.
For getting out.
That's some movie shit.
Because the way he ran, you remember the video or the
Hey,
picture?
man.
I was using that shit for everything.
Yeah, I'd love to see like a ranking of like rappers' first day, like first week out type of thing. Like who's really doing
Can
like
we stop doing that actually?
why?
I'm like, bro, let
I
these
gotta be-
niggas live.
I gotta be rapping.
Why they gotta come out and immediately drop a record?
I didn't
Yo,
say they
let
had to
nigga
drop a
live,
record
bro.
because I even had a conversation like, how does Max B kind of navigate
You don't gotta
his
do
newfound
shit.
freedom? You don't think? Like, do you think so?
Personally, if he didn't drop anything for the next couple of weeks, months, even the rest
If
of the
he
year,
never drops again,
that's fine.
if Max B never drops again, it's fine.
I, as a fan, would want to hear more.
But if he
But I
never
can say-
drops again,
It's okay. It's
Which-
okay.
which
Bro,
is-
he has,
I would-
bro,
I
he
would-
has so much music, bro. It's okay. It's really okay.
Yeah, but I want to hear a mixed one, nigga. I want to hear good mixed
That's
Max
what makes
B music.
Bro, that's part of it.
No,
It's part of it, bro.
We could let that slide in the early 2000s,
Nigga, it was even mid 2000.
mid 2000s, fucking early 2010s.
Ain't nothing wrong with it,
Nah,
man.
bro. I want to hear what fresh. I think Max B got an
If anything-
opportunity to really unite New York, like the old and the young generation, and put like, see, a good Max B comeback to me wouldn't be like me having to hear a whole album full of Max B songs. I would love him to take the role of like a West Side Gun, like curation, and then you can like, you know, sprinkle himself
apparently
throughout
he's
the
about to drop
album.
some shit with Cash Go Bang.
I'm saying he's trying to get on that Cash Go Bang.
We'll see.
I don't need the whole.
We'll see
thing.
how it goes.
I want a track,
see.
maybe
We'll see.
two. I don't need all
trying to
that.
get on that new shit.
I don't know if it's gonna be a whole project, but they are working together.
And I
Like,
seen him with A
we'll
Boogie.
see.
I seen him with Harry Fraud and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He might bring out
That's
the
dope.
good in French Montana. 'Cause
Nah,
niggas
bro,
forget that. Niggas
bro, that
forget
nigga
like
done
French
rapping,
Montana
bro.
used to be hot, bro.
That nigga done rapping, bro.
No.
You about to marry
When's the last
Princess,
time you heard
nigga?
French
Fuck all that
Montana
rap
on the
shit.
track?
Hmm?
When was the last time you heard French Montana on a rap track?
Actively.
Actively, like you was like, yo.
The first song that comes to my mind was the one with
Had to be
Sway
some
Lee.
DJ Khaled.
Sway Lee,
That's the one that
nigga?
comes to my mind.
Not the last one,
Last
but
time
like
Sway
the
Lee dropped
most, the most
the
prominent
one that
one.
comes to
He's
my
talking
mind.
about Unforgettable. But that's a huge hit.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
I was like,
But I'm-
damn, that nigga, that was like,
But I'm talking like
that
before
was
that,
like
like
10 years
y'all
ago.
don't remember when it was like the Coke Boys wave, like at
Yeah.
least in Brockton. Like I remember,
Yeah,
I didn't get it, but I
Oh.
had older cousins, older friends that like he was a mixtape legend back in the day, bro. And then he just became
I
like
wasn't bumping.
a poppy ass, you know, like pop rap songs and stuff like that. you
I
know?
wasn't bumping any
Nigga
of it,
started
but I
fucking with a
heard the Lord.
Kardashian.
He was a legendary guy, apparently. But
He was. He brought us little poopy.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I always thought he was kind of ass. I'm gonna keep it so. I never thought French
I didn't
was
get it.
nice,
I didn't
bro.
get it, but I gotta respect what I see. You know what I mean? But back to the Max beat that
Hold on a second. Sway French Montana's on that song.
Yes, bro.
What?
Yes.
What did he say?
I don't know, but like,
Cause you
He's
only
on
know
that
the hook.
song?
You only know the hook, bro.
Oh man,
Even like Lockjaw. Like I feel like
Lockjaw's a banger.
I know
That's
that
not
for
around the
Kodak
same time?
though.
I thought that came up before that.
It did
I
come
don't
out.
know.
It probably
I don't
did,
know, bro.
Bye down.
But all that to say
Yeah.
though, I would
done.
I would respect whatever decision Max B said. Like if someone goes to jail and is away for 18 years, if they decide to just like keep it low, hang out with their family, and just be a family man for the rest of their life, I would respect that.
Whoa.
But if he is gonna go the route of taking advantage of this like anticipation that we've had, I would want him to not fumble it the way I seen like a Bobby Shmurda fumble it. Like Bobby fumbled it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was expected that he's
that
gonna
nigga
come
got his
out.
freedom.
take
It's
advantage-
fumbled
it's a
his
win.
freedom?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
It's
he
a
fumbled
win.
his
By the
music
way,
career.
French Montana was on that song with Bossman D-Lo. The one, the chicken one. I'll give him that. You know this song, bro. You know this song.
I don't know if for French. That's not a remix.
I mean, none of the songs we just named we know for French.
oh my god.
Keep it 1,000.
If that's the case, maybe stay scheming, nigga. Now, lockjaw, I'll give him lockjaw. I will give you that one.
That's
But
an awful hook.
I don't know. There's no fumble, bro. These niggas got out of jail, bro.
Hey,
like,
bro, they
it's
just
like,
free, bro. That's what's more
it's
important.
cool.
Yeah,
For them to succeed afterwards is a plus.
Facts.
But to maintain your freedom, not get in some other bullshit, you're already
that would
winning.
be the
Think
fumble.
about
That would be
already
the
winning.
real fumble.
Exactly.
You're winning at that
Is he
point.
did some shit to
Think about what this
compromise his
nigga,
freedom.
like for Bobby Shmurda, for example. Think about what the nigga was rapping about and what he got locked up for in the first place. That nigga can't go back to rapping like that. I would not, because first of all, I probably
I don't
wouldn't
need
even
him to
listen.
rap like that. I need him more Tom Cruise bars. He could have been funny about it. I don't know.
Nigga, I
Like,
think that I'm
Bro,
Tom
he's
Cruise.
dancing on
But
TikTok
bitch,
and
I'm
shit. That
Bobby
is some-
with the tool.
That is some funny
He
shit.
can't say that no more. That was he can't say that.
Yeah.
I'm sliding over hoods when I shoot. What? He can't say none of that, bro. That Tom Cruise bar was only hard because of what he said before and after. He can't say none of that.
it's really hard because that
Not
meme,
lying.
that
Man,
Vine.
You're not lying, bro. You're not
The
lying.
white face.
Man, that shit was bad funny.
Nah, but shout out to Max B, you know.
Facts.
And again,
yeah.
I do think if he wants to take the biggest advantage of it, he really can be that person who's just a tastemaker. You know what I mean? Whether it's with the
He's
fashion,
always been.
whether it's the music, whether it's whatever he wants to do. You know what I mean? I think he just got to link up with the right people. He's good, man.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does, man. Shout out Max B. He's free. So no
Wavy,
more of that
wavy,
free
wavy,
Max
wavy.
B shit. All right. No
Wavy,
bullshit.
wavy.
I was getting tired of that shit. I'm gonna keep it
Stop
buck.
it.
Bro, I was getting.
There's a lot of
It
niggas.
was
Stop
niggas
it.
that never even.
Yeah,
it's
I
niggas
was about to
like
say
young niggas talking free Max B. Shut the fuck up.
What do you know about
But that's
that?
kind of beautiful in a way. That is just
It's
like,
just some-
bro, like, yo, like, a nigga's
Dick riding
legacy
is
could
beautiful.
reach. That's not dick riding,
It's
bro.
dick
It's
riding.
dick
Because
riding, bro.
if
If you
That's
have
even
no
saying it means
context
they
of
had to,
why
like-
this person's
These niggas
important
don't even
or
know who this
significant,
is. They're like,
that's-
yo, Max B was a rapper from back in the day and he's still locked up. Free Max B.
Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. I would imagine they went back, listened to a couple songs. You
No,
feel me?
they
Like,
know
but
he
niggas-
invented wavy, bro.
Exactly.
That's all they know about the nigga.
These niggas don't be like, yo, free.
Nah, but I don't think lame people really knew Max B like that then.
You be surprised,
Who?
bro.
Like lame people who just not aware.
Lame people?
Lame. Yes.
Lame people.
I just don't think they
Regular
was
niggas,
aware.
man.
I just don't think they was aware, paying
Yeah.
attention like that.
So
You
just
know,
don't,
mad niggas that day talking about who is this nigga? But they were
Mm.
also from like the South or maybe from the West Coast. Like,
Yeah.
who is this nigga? Why is this relevant?
I'm not even like super, like obviously I wasn't focused on that type of music during that time, but I can understand the influence. You know what I mean? He was one of the first niggas singing on tracks, like
Let
on
me
his
say
raps.
this. There was a nigga that said, there was niggas going back and forth on Twitter. Nigga was like, yo, if you don't understand how significant Max B is, you're too young. But imagine if 50 Cent went to jail. I was like, get the fuck. Yo, this is the type of shit that I'm
Yo,
talking
wait,
about, though. Do you understand what I'm
what?
saying?
That's so interesting.
You
understand what I'm
You don't
saying?
gotta entertain that, to be honest with
Wait,
you.
wait.
All
As
right.
somebody who actually listens to Max B like that, right?
Okay.
I respect his influence. I will
Okay.
always put respect on his influence.
Is he nice?
You like the music?
Like he's like
Yeah,
one of the
bro.
nicest?
But if you saw how many like songs I have, like, yeah.
Like you like them shits?
Yeah, bro.
I've
Like,
only heard
what?
like 2 songs.
Are
by
you
the nigga.
really like them shits, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
I feel you.
Okay.
Where do you rank Max B all time?
Oh, I wouldn't put him anywhere near top 20. Like, it's not worth mentioning at that point.
But what do you get from the music?
Feeling, bro. It don't gotta be that deep.
All right.
Like,
I'm
That's
hating.
real shit, though.
no bullshit. Like,
Hey, that's real shit,
nigga,
because
it's just like, yeah.
I need a remastered version of all of these songs. And then I could really
Remastered.
dig deep.
That's
Outside
not a
of
bad
that,
idea.
there's a disconnect if
It's
it don't
honestly not a
sound
bad
good,
idea.
bro.
Re-release them. Yeah.
Max B
I can see that.
remastered the
see that.
hits.
But outside of that, I don't know what else is going on in the music.
Summer Walker
I
dropped.
think-
That's
oh, yeah,
what
yeah,
I
I
really
didn't
was
listen to that
listening
yet.
to over the Wale album.
How many songs is that one? Probably a good amount, huh?
15. I think it
Oh,
was like
I haven't listened
It's
to
less
it.
than I
58 minutes. It wasn't anything crazy.
I heard one song, the song with Doja Cat and Lotto.
I wasn't a crazy fan of that song.
This nigga Luke Barnes dropped. That shit hot.
Yeah.
Nirvana. That shit.
Nirvana.
I fuck with that
Yeah,
shit.
he was floating on that.
Fuck all the other shit
the-
you used to talk about. That shit's hot, nigga.
No. It was like he really got in the bag, like with the
I ain't
flow
hear
and
it.
everything. And I think what I appreciate about Luke, he could talk about just the bad shit that's happened, like growing up or whatever, and just
It don't
like
even sound
articulate in a
like
way
that.
that's just like
It don't feel like
You
that
feel
until
me?
you really listen. You're like, this nigga said he felt suicide like Kurt Cobain. But you don't feel it.
yeah,
you know
because
what
the way
I mean?
he's
It's
rapping
like-
and shit like that. You know
Yeah,
what I
send
mean?
it to me. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, nah, that's just tough.
Nah, yeah, you gotta.
That's
listen
just
to that. Shout out, Luke. I hope this is just leading into another album because the last album he dropped, what was it? Angels Never Die.
Something like that. I remember, yeah, Angels Never Die. I remember the album, the listening event for that album was actually pretty fire. Shout out Luke though. Yeah, send me that. I gotta listen to that. I gotta
Gotcha.
tap in. I was listening to the Still Gold album.
Still
It's never
go. I saw
out
you
yet.
post that.
That shit was
I
fire.
did see you post that.
I was listening to the album because I'm on the album, but I was also listening to the album because the album's fire.
This nigga
That's
hit
real.
the DM on
That's
some.
real.
Did you hear the verse? No. Nah, because this nigga's playing with me. Did you hear the verse?
Yeah.
You remember when this nigga sat up? When you hear that day?
Now-
when he sat up here and was trying to tell this nigga Tomo, he was like, bro, I'm out rapping you.
I was not here that day.
Yeah, see, and no
I
one
never saw the footage.
because the shit never dropped. this nigga Tomo sat here and rapped his ass off, and this nigga didn't even. He said, "My fault." He said, "You got it."
Bro,
Off the top?
no, the context.
He was rapping a verse, but
Okay.
because it was like rap a verse,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
rap a
yeah.
verse. This nigga rapped his verse. He said, "Never mind,"
Why don't you rap your verse?
because he knew what time it was. So that's
Hold
why
on,
I said,
hold on,
"Wait,
hold
hold on."
Just starting off the top. You didn't have any verse that you felt like
No,
you
he
could have
did.
pulled out?
No,
He
I had
did,
a
but
song
he-
I would have played. I had a song I was ready to play. I didn't know he was going
Play,
to
but it sounded like Tomo was just rapping his
he
shit.
just, yeah, he did just
Acapella.
rap. I thought we were just going to play something off the phone. He just
But once
rapped
you saw
it.
what he did, what he mean? Like, now you
You
got to
didn't
get the
even play it.
speed.
And I
shit.
could have done it. But what I realized in that moment, it wasn't about the rapping ability. It's just that mine was going to be a little bit more surface level than his. You feel
You
me?
didn't have any other, like,
I haven't gone.
verses you could have pulled out?
Nah, haven't gone through. My life, I'm literally thinking about.
Self-awareness?
My life ain't
have
been
it.
that bad.
Self-awareness.
My life ain't been that
I didn't
bad,
have it,
bro.
brother. I gotta be honest.
You
That's
know,
what I was
you
saying. Is
got
that I be writing like I write every day, so I'm writing.
If a
a lot of
nigga's
shit.
rapping to you like, yo, like I haven't slept in 5 days, you feel me? I'm barely getting by, been scraping, like going through the demons in my mind. I can't hit a nigga with,
I got a new job. nigga. Like,
nah, it's not that. It's not that. But the me versus me battle, like, nah,
Feel you.
you can't do that.
But the reason why I said that though is because I write every day. I write all the time. And so the shit that I'm writing now sounds nothing like that shit. And I heard that shit, I was like, yo, this shit's hard.
you was cooking.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't, because I told you the story. I didn't even remember, like, they asked if they want to sit. I was like, nah, I want to
So
hear
the
it when it
people
comes
can know
out.
and like reference it.
Yeah, and I hadn't heard the verse since that day.
No, but what's the song for the people to know if they want to go back to?
I don't remember what the song is called.
Yo,
It's called
yeah,
Hurts.
Crazy.
No, it's called Hurts. It's called Hurts. It's
Hurts,
called
Still
Hurts
Go.
off of Still Go's new album, which came out by the time you hear this, last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great album. It's called Good Music for Bad Kids or Bad Music for Good Kids. One of the opposite. I don't remember what it's called. I'm really bad with album titles these days.
You're really convincing me to go listen to it.
Now it's a great album. I honestly think like here's what I'm gonna do. Journalistic integrity. I honestly,
Speaking of journalism, I'm gonna come back to that.
this is like honestly I think this is their best album. Bullshit.
Because he was on it.
It's a good album.
I'll
Bro.
give you the credit. Go on.
But because
What's up?
I'm assuming it was you that posted this in the list,
Yeah, good
the
music,
worst
bro.
college majors.
Good
Oh,
music.
that's
that
from
was
a while
interesting.
back. But
I
there's a
still think
picture.
that's something
man.
we could talk about.
There's a screenshot associated with that, though,
Yeah.
right?
'Cause when he just said the journalistic integrity, I'm like, journalism was the number one regretted degree.
Yes.
I can understand that. I can see that.
So
So like, why'd you go to school for that, nigga? Just get online, and write. Like,
I will say though, the source says it's a ZipRecruiter's monthly survey of 1,500 job seekers. I don't know how,
I don't know the sample size. Like,
What do you do with a journal?
Oh,
well, we know the
1,500.
sample size,
No,
1,500, but I
1,500,
just don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
if that's representative of most college students. But
right?
they said the most regretted college majors, right? These are graduates who said they would pick a different major if they could.
Mm-hmm.
Journalism was the highest one,
Mm-hmm.
followed by sociology,
Mm-hmm.
liberal arts, communications.
That one, I don't know. I don't know what that
arts.
means. Liberal art major.
How do you major in liberal arts?
I don't know what
Okay,
that
let's
means.
go. Let's go.
Slash, well, it said liberal arts / general studies.
Okay, yeah.
It's just
facts. It must be because I was like,
I'm in college for the vibes. Like that,
And then he
that's
said,
what that
he
means.
said communications.
Communications, education, marketing, management, and research. And then, whoa, I finished the list because there's one in here that strikes me. But medical clinical assisting, political science and government, biology, English language and literature. So now the interesting thing is, two things that y'all majored in is on this list, the most regretted.
I didn't major in biology.
I didn't major in
What was it,
English
chemistry?
literature.
Microbiology. different things.
Microbiology.
Two different things.
I'm putting
I would say
some-
biology
I
is.
also didn't major in English literature. I majored in English.
I'm pretty sure it said English language plus literature.
That's not what. It's different.
What is different about it?
Nigga, I don't know because I wasn't majoring in English language.
No,
nigga.
I'll
Like,
speak to this
I
then.
majored in English.
I would understand why biology would be
That's the same
regretted
shit.
because that's a
It is
very.
the same shit. You know
It's the
damn
same
well,
shit.
nigga trying to use the English language to try to
I'm
I
pronounce
was,
not-
nigga.
I was like, I don't know what he
Trying to
means
get
by
out
that,
of
but
it.
I was
It's the
like,
same
hey,
shit. It's
you would know better than me. But biology is a very general field. You feel me? I think that's why I avoided that. So you got to do something that's very niche, whether it's marine biology, microbiology, whatever. If you do just biology, it's like you're not really doing anything with that unless you get your PhD. You feel me? You got to go all the way.
Anything yet, nigga.
You got to go all the way with it. At least with microbiology, it's so niche that it's like, oh no, the moment you get out, you're gonna find a job because it's a very specific field. You know, very specific information. Biology, yeah, I wouldn't really recommend niggas to do that. To be honest with you.
And I would say the same thing about business. Business wasn't on that list, but there's people who go for like, they just major in business administration.
That's because the niggas that majored in business don't graduate. Niggas leave. It's like, oh yeah, never mind.
But it's not specific enough. There's no like I majored in accounting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I took all the same classes, but then I took specific courses that's geared towards something that when I get out of here, I can apply this to something. You know what I mean? So it seems like, I feel like the trend with a lot of this, it's either the major is something that's too broad and it's not niche enough where you have a set of skills that can separate yourself from the talent pool of other, job candidates, or it's probably some shit you knew that wasn't gonna get you a job in the first place. Niggas been saying, bro,
the education
don't
was
get
kind of
that.
surprising to me.
Huh?
Is it just because teachers aren't getting paid enough?
No,
I feel like that's
also
a
just
valuable
because, like, what do you it depends.
career.
I would imagine that if you want to get paid, excuse me, if you want to get paid as a teacher, you gotta be like high school or higher ed.
Yeah.
And like, you're not gonna be able to do that with just an education degree. You gotta get your master's.
Got to go all the way,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like,
Further.
that's probably why. He was like, damn, I just thought it would be easier. I could get into teaching and then, no, you can't. No, you cannot. No, at least not in here. Not in the city of Boston, unfortunately.
I hear that. I feel that.
But I would say for English, niggas just dumb, bro. No bullshit.
I mean,
Nigga, if you go, if you get an English degree, you're either trying to get into education, you're getting into social services, or you're gonna become a lawyer. And if you don't know, if you neither one of those three things is what you want to do, why are you majoring in English? What are you gonna do with that? You gonna become a writer?
Are you talking to yourself?
No, nigga, I'm in social services. We
Okay. I didn't
Like, what
think
we talking
about
about?
I'm in I feel like you do social services so you can feel like,
I'm in two of those fields. I'm in education and social services.
But
I'm
you
not
didn't need your
help me
degree to
understand
be
the
in the
connection
position that you're in, though.
No, I didn't. But it allowed me. Well, I don't need it, but it allowed me to be in this position though. Because if I couldn't write the way that I do, if I wasn't as proficient in when it comes to public speaking and all these things, then I wouldn't be able to do the role that I'm in.
Wouldn't communications also get you there?
No. Communications, I don't think communication is not about like actual communicating. Communication is like more aligned in like, how do you like communicate to others? Like your, what's it called? Like, how do you describe it? Like your, like say you're working for a company. It's like, it's not marketing, but it's like, how do you communicate like internally? You know what I mean? I think that communication is
HR
type shit. Like communications feels different than like English.
Okay.
But like for all those skills that you listed, like could have signed up for masterclass, like a $60 subscription and learned all that shit.
You would think so, but you'd be wrong. I realized
what is it about the classroom?
Like, no. It's not about the classroom. It's about.
I was joking about that aspect of it.
It's about the literature.
Okay.
It's about understanding different styles of literature and understanding different writing styles, different speaking styles, different language styles. Because the way that people speak to each other is going to be different than prose, right? And the way that people write is going to be different than poetics and so on and so forth. But if you want to be good at any of those things, you have to study it. You know what I'm saying? The classroom setting just gives you a space to do that. That's pretty much it. And it gives you the curriculum where you can divvy or move outside of your comfort zone with the things that you're reading, with the knowledge that you're intaking, and et cetera, et cetera. It's not anything crazy, right? But it is just different. It's setting you up for success so that you can read, that you can write, and just practice doing those things. So that no matter where you go, those skills, they don't like, essentially, my skills when it comes to reading and writing are a little more sharpened than others. My public speaking skills are a little more sharper than others, just coming in. You know what I'm saying? So I have to do a lot less work when it comes to that. This week, I was working with a lot of people preparing for speech, this past month, working on speeches for this gala that we just did and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, I do not understand why this is so hard for you guys. This is very like, give me your speech. I'll read it. Like, this is like very like simple to me. And it's not, and I'm watching other adults also struggle. And I'm like, that's very interesting to me. Why is this difficult? But it's not because it's hard. It's not because it's easy. Like it's easy and I'm making it look easy, whatever. It's because I have a different set of skills than other people that I developed through my years of study.
Hey, ChatGPT, take this.
ChatGPT cannot give the speech for you
and write it like an English major.
They cannot give the speech for you.
No, they can't.
And they cannot add your personal voice to it.
I'm not trying to discount it. I'm fucking with you.
Nigga, I can say ChatGPT, nigga, show me my fucking tax return. Whatever,
you can't do that. Nah, it's not there yet, buddy.
But it will be.
Can't make you do financial statements the way I can. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's a lot.
You learned, right?
It's a broad skill set.
You learned how to do it.
Years of experience.
Talking about
Hey,
accounting,
man.
nigga. Like TurboTax don't exist and they don't got a monopoly on the bitch. Come
Bro,
on,
we talking
man.
about niggas with W-2s. That's it, bro.
What?
You think that's what the type of tax returns I'm doing?
That's me. I was
Is
just
a
saying.
nigga with just a W-2? Yeah, go do TurboTax. You
Type
feel
shit.
me?
I won't actually. I'm not doing TurboTax. Fuck them niggas, bro.
No,
Fuck-
not Turbo.
fuck
Actually, I
TurboTax,
don't
no
recommend
bullshit.
any of that.
We
But
don't
like,
fuck with
most people should be
TurboTax,
able to
bitch-ass
prepare their
niggas.
tax returns by themselves. But we talking about people who have like
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
K1s from
I'm-
businesses, rental
joking.
properties.
The
and-
whole point of it is just to say that like you have a set of skills, I have a set of skills, you have a set of skills,
Mm-hmm.
and that for those, my take on it is that for those degrees that people are earning, if they are moving with the wrong intentions and getting them, right? Tough. Like
Yeah.
journalism is a crazy degree to get.
We
I
all
don't
got
understand
set
why
of
you would do that.
skills. We
If
all
y'all-
get paid differently for them set of
If
skills.
you was in school right now, would you switch what you was doing? Would
Huh?
you change what you have done
Would I go back in time?
and change?
Yo, you know what's the crazy part about my life? Most major decisions I made don't have no regrets about them shits, bro.
I'm not changing it doesn't mean you have a regret. You
I
may just
would-
have
I
more.
wouldn't-
You
I
may just
wouldn't-
have more knowledge now to be like, oh, I would make a different decision.
My major?
He could have just said no.
nah, no bullshit. I can't. I really wouldn't.
Even it doesn't even have to be changing your major. For example, I probably would have double majored. I would put more onto my plate.
I double
anything.
concentrated in accounting and finance.
Okay.
But outside, nah.
Okay. So like
I
Nate
like
said,
the
answer
school
was,
I
would
went
it-
to because I didn't want to go to that school, and it ended up being the cheapest school to go to.
Right.
I'm very happy about like.
We heard all your stories before,
All right,
bro.
man. Can we talk about politics? Can we get to the real shit, dog?
You answered the question, nigga. Like, yo.
Nah, I don't have no regrets on that.
That's real shit, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's good.
It's a career path where there's a lot of different like places you could take it.
I can tell you random fun facts about the Harlem Renaissance. I don't regret it. I don't know.
Yo, let's get into the meat and potatoes, right? It's hard for me I don't want to turn this into like a political podcast, but it's very hard when like that's all I genuinely have cared about for the past week because it's literally the shit that's, I don't know. I'm more invested in like what's happening in the world,
Seen
the
this
news and
nigga on
shit. I'm an
Instagram?
old nigga now, huh?
This nigga posting about Reaganomics and shit. I'm like, did
I
you
saw that.
recently like come across this?
I just
No.
I
I'm
see,
like-
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like,
Yo,
what does this feel about?
It's
Like,
crazy
we
because
knew
like
this,
all those
since,
thoughts
like,
that you had,
high school,
I thought
like-
the same thing, and I was like, I want
I'm
to
like,
hate.
he's in his bag
I
right
want to
now.
hate
Like-
on this, but then I was just like, but that's why I was like, yo, good knowledge,
I
bro.
feel
No
you, I'm
bullshit.
like, he's in
'Cause
his
I'm like-
bag, you know
'cause
what
I'm
I
like,
mean?
you know,
Like-
people do need to see this. Shout out to you for spreading the knowledge.
I was like, that's
Good
so
shit.
like, why now?
Well, that's
I'm like, since when did this nigga care about this shit?
wait, what? Okay,
No,
hold on.
no.
To add to
No,
the-
come
no.
this time last, maybe
Facts.
2 years ago,
Facts,
when we was in
I'm mad.
BTO, you had a very different perspective, my nigga.
No, I
you was
don't.
going
We
back
was
and forth
sitting-
on
no, I
this
don't.
shit. We was going back and forth on this shit, my
some
nigga.
people, you're building you're
You
digging
know,
yourself in a
like-
hole. Your problems are really just your fault. You're doing X, Y.
Whoa.
It's
That's
how he was
recorded.
moving.
Yo,
It's
let's-
recorded, bro.
Yo, let's
That's
talk
how he
this.
was documented.
Let's have this conversation. You feel me? Let's have this conversation. For the people who don't know, on my story, on my Instagram story, you feel me? I was at work one day, and the thing is, you think it's random. People
I
would
would've-
think,
nigga, I honestly thought you wasn't even at work. I'm like, this ain't got time right now.
no, I was at work. Yeah, I be having that time at work, nigga.
I was like, yo.
Yo,
Formatting it.
a lot of the time, you gonna think it's random. It's not newfound information I came across of, right? When I'm posting this stuff about like, I just posting different like graphs and visuals to show like
Yeah.
how bad income inequality is, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of times people just say the word like trillion, billion, or whatever.
People
and
don't really get to see the disparity in real time.
Exactly.
Or at
When
least
you
like
see
having
it,
to visualize
when you
it
visually
definitely
can see
helps to
the
digest it.
disparity, like it's eye opening, right? So again, I've known this for years, bro. I was writing college papers in my, college writing classes about income inequality, mad papers. You know,
But did you care?
I always cared. Like
less.
even at that time, you feel me? I know what a gross amount of wealth looks like. You know what I mean? So I can have two train of thoughts where I'm thinking, to answer that, I've been on that type of time. The only reason it resurfaced because I had a conversation with someone who didn't understand it. So
Makes
I just felt mad passionate about it in that moment.
How'd the
So I
conversation
just
go?
posted it. Huh?
How did the conversation go? Like, how
Again,
did you walk away from the conversation? Did you feel like, all right, they get it?
no. And this is the frustrating part with any of the stuff that we're gonna discuss, whether it's like just the economic issues we have, the political discourse and all that's going on in this country is like, I can't even have a conversation with you to try to bridge the gap if we don't even have a foundational middle
Facts.
ground that we can set. You feel me?
Bullshit.
If you don't think that all people have the right to like live at least like a sustainable life, then like we can't have a conversation. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you don't think that somebody having $1 trillion and then 60% of the population, and no one has $1 trillion. I actually hate that headline because Elon Musk has to meet a certain amount of objectives to do it. But let's talk about billionaires, multi-billionaires, 100 billionaires. You feel me? How can you believe that is moral when you have 60% of the population working paycheck to paycheck?
Because he worked for it, bro.
No, and that's the conversation. I feel you. So it's like me talking to y'all is just, I already know who I'm speaking to, and you guys are on the same page. But I'm having conversations with people who really think
they genuinely don't understand.
Yo, it's these people's fault. I'm like, yo, you think 60% of the population is half-assed and lazy? There is a percentage of the population who don't do what they can in their power to try to, do the best for themselves. That's a reality, and we don't know the cards that they were dealt, the environment they came from, whatever, or maybe they're actually lazy.
For sure.
But you can't chalk that up to 60% of the population.
But to
not
call
being
back to what we was referring to,
what's up?
this perspective that you're sharing now, I was asking for you back then to give the same grace to those kids in high school going through the shit that they're going, because we don't know context.
Can you add context for that conversation?
Because we was going back and forth
about how the pandemic impacted
yes,
students.
exactly.
And how a lot of students like who were graduating around that time, like now they find themselves in like financial ruin, and they're like having a really hard time like digging themselves out of that hole because they were kind of like pushed into a circumstance that was like a little more extreme than traditional circumstances. And you were just like, but the information,
and I
the
feel
knowledge
like
is
grace
there.
should be given across the board.
I'm the type of person, my stance, I will be honest, I'm consistent, but my stance is going to be stronger on one side or the other, depending on who I'm talking to, bro. Because sometimes if I'm talking to a little cousin who's like literally bullshitting, I'm not taking the stance of like, yeah, well, it's your environment and, all the things, all these external factors that you couldn't control. Like, nah, bro. There's
Get
so
to
much
it.
that, like, I'm talking to, that
get to it.
like
nigga.
there are some people who really bullshitting themselves, especially the younger generation. So when I'm talking to them, I got to take a stronger stance to be like, no, there are certain things that you actually can take control of. Why is there knowledge that you don't have when the internet is free? Not free. Let me not say it. Where so much of this information is free. You feel me? But you doom scrolling.
It can be both.
I mean,
You feel me? You
bro,
complaining about money,
Yes,
but you working
yes.
part time.
But to
What
be able to
sense
be
does
on
that
social
make
media,
to me, bro?
to be able to be on social media is built by design to make it easy to do. Navigating the internet is not an easy thing to do if you don't know what you're looking for.
And you can also do both of those things. You can say, yes, I understand that you're in dire straits. Yes, I understand that it's difficult. Here's some things that I can offer.
But the percentage
Here's some
of
things that you can do and take with that information what you will.
Absolutely.
But alas, we're all on the same page now.
Facts.
I believe.
We always been on the same page. I've
I
always.
don't know.
And I said it on one of the stories. Like, don't get it twisted. I like capitalism in the sense of like rewarding people for being risk takers, innovative,
Innovators, yeah,
being smarter,
sure.
and just harder
For sure.
workers. I just think it needs to be regulated so that the people who do get compensated well for that don't take advantage of the system to make sure that it always plays in their favor.
That's not
Understandable.
capitalism, then.
It's a different form of capitalism.
It's
It
not
is.
capitalism at all. Capitalism doesn't work if there's not poor people, if there's not people that are going to hoard the wealth. It doesn't
But
work.
I'm not saying that there shouldn't
What
be.
the heck?
When you say poor people, I'm not.
People have to profit off of other people's labor in order for capitalism to be successful. Someone always has to be.
I understand that there would be a class system. I do understand.
Right.
I would protect my bottom class a little bit more than what we're currently doing. There would be a bottom class
you.
in this like system
No,
in my
I hear
head.
you.
There would still be a bottom class,
Think about it this
but
way.
they just wouldn't be worried about having health care.
Basic
They wouldn't be
necessities.
worried about putting food on the
Just
table.
basic.
Now, whether they decide whether
yeah,
they
'cause
can
like-
have the sources to go vacation every year,
This is different.
but that's not a necessity.
But
feel
even
me?
then,
I'd make sure my bottom class has all the necessities.
there's other major powers in the world that we can compare to that are doing things that we're just not doing.
For sure.
You
Absolutely.
feel me? Like, why
But
can't we do the bare minimum like our peers, like our fellow countries?
Because some of the ways that they operate are not capitalist. They will operate with socialist norms, and we do not want to do that in this country. That's the problem.
You got to do both. Because
But that's what I'm saying.
I
is
came
that-
to the conclusion
I agree with you,
that
but
the
I'm
government's
emphasizing that it's two
place
different
in this
systems.
world, in my
The
point of
United
view,
States and the world.
the government's place, like in a society like ours, like
Okay,
you know what I
gotcha.
mean. In this, for me to believe that capitalism can work, the government has to have the best interest of like the bottom percentile. You know what I mean? Like that's the job of the government to
At a point in
regulate shit.
time,
You feel
it
me?
was like that here.
And it was because that's what it's supposed to do.
I
You
think-
have these agencies that say, "Yo,
I would say FDR was a great example of that.
Oh,
Creating
you're
all
talking
those.
about like modern times. I'm talking about from like foundation. It was
Oh, no, I'm
kinda
talking
never
about
like that, to be
relatively
honest,
recent. I think
unfortunately.
FDR was like
he was
maybe,
anti-monopoly."
Yeah, like a lot of It was him.
He
Roosevelt, that was
developed Social
anti-monopoly,
Security.
all that. I think just exactly the fact that he made so many public programs
Yeah,
that
welfare
aid the
programs, yeah.
people was an example of how you could do it.
Sure.
To even be able to wipe the debt at the time, granted, we was at war, so that also plays into it.
Sure.
But that is a great example of how a president could move and act to make that happen.
And yet when the
Absolutely.
Black Panthers have free lunch programs, they murder it. I just want you to understand, like, I genuinely need you to see this. Capitalism is a flawed system. It's never going to work. It's never going to work in the way that you want it to work. It's never going to be unless you start shifting away from those values. You're never going to have a
not saying it's
top tier
perfect.
class or a government that's going to take care of
But
those
is there a
who are
system
less
that's
than.
not flawed?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Absolutely.
Like,
But
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
like,
but I'm saying,
today-
I'm saying it's flawed, and it's capitalism works in direct opposition of what you want it to do.
no, not necessarily. Because all I'm saying is the version of capitalism that we're living in today is beyond flawed. Like, you know what I mean? We could be operating a lot more effectively. Even if it's still flawed, it could still be working way more effectively than it is. Bro,
Okay.
I
Now
think the
I
better
gotta
way
get
to
him-
phrase it is less damaging.
less damage. Sure.
Because
I
when you
get
say
what
more
you're
effective,
saying.
it's like, but it's not effective to begin with. You know what I mean?
I
It's like-
understand
it's like
wholeheartedly
saying,
what you're
like-
saying.
But again, what's the question
I
is,
almost
what
even
system
agree
has
with you.
shown to work better than capitalism?
What?
No, I'm asking,
Time out. What do you mean system?
What economic system has
You're
like-
talking about an economy.
Yes.
Why does a society have to run on an economy in the way that you know it? Why, when
Whoa.
we had, hold on.
Mhm.
Why, when we had indigenous people living on this land, that they didn't have to worry about a caste system? Why?
But
when
there
we're-
was.
What?
In a sense, there was, bro.
Still a system.
There was.
It's not a
yeah.
caste system, though. There's rankings and there's roles, but there's not a caste. No one has nothing.
What do you mean? There's chiefs? Like there's
But
head chiefs?
no one has nothing. And that
But even
I'm
then, like,
emphasizing
wouldn't
to
you
What do
say
you mean no
bartering-
one has nothing?
There's
Resources
not a
was their
person-
economy?
What?
Wouldn't you say bartering
Yes,
resources
but I'm
was their
saying an
economy?
economy in the way that we know it, where there are haves and have-nots.
Okay.
Why does that need to be the system? Why is it that because that's white people. And you know it's so interesting. I had a conversation about this earlier this year with Steph. We were talking about it. He was saying that there are certain things because in the past we used to the dominant tradition in our cultures, right? People that look like us, it was oral tradition. People would share stories orally. You feel me? Folks would be like drawing and they would have hieroglyphs and all these things. You feel me? But the written word and the way that we know it, that's white people shit. And it's unfortunate because the way that it's been used against us is that now we try to fit into these systems because we're trying our best to like get ahead. But in reality, the systems do not benefit us. They do not work towards our benefit in any means as a people, maybe as an individual, but not as a people. So when we're thinking about an economy,
But are we talking
we're
about
thinking about
capitalism or are you just talking about how it's been
Capitalism-
historically implemented? Because if I'm just looking at it
to me,
in space, capitalism has nothing to do with race.
where did capitalism come from?
It's how it was
Where did
implemented.
capitalism come from? In the way that we know it. Where
I
did
don't know.
capitalism come from?
wouldn't say I
Nigga,
know.
it came from the white man,
European-
brother.
it's a European concept.
It's a
I
European
understand.
concept.
It is a European concept.
Like we know that. And that's what I'm saying is that the only reason why we're even thinking about an economy
But
in that
again,
sense of haves and have-nots.
When you
right,
involve race into it, that's
It's
just
not
how
just about-
that's
it's
just
not
how
like-
it's being
but I
implemented.
didn't invent the
But
concept,
capitalism is
they
the
did.
idea of like,
But you're trying
there's
to
goods
figure
and
out how-
services.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying, like-
but you're trying to figure out how the system that was created by these people, right, that are working to our detriment, how it can be
I
changed
promise
or
you,
how it
if
can
white,
work better
if white
for
people
us.
did not
That's
create
how it works.
capitalism, other groups of people would have found their way to capitalism to be like,
believe
I have
what you wanna
something
believe,
that
bro.
I have something of value.
Maybe so, but that's not the circumstances we're living in, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
but it was always going to get to this
But
point.
it's not.
Nate.
But you're saying that as if that's a fact.
I can't
but you
say
cannot
that.
prove
I
that.
cannot say that.
You cannot say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
as
okay,
a fact.
yo, peep this,
All
peep
I can say is that
Like-
it's a European concept.
Yeah, let's break it down then. Right? Let's say we
Winners
start. Let's say we
write
start
history.
over. But let's play this hypothetical, right? Let's play this hypothetical. We're smart enough. We can't obviously consider everything, but let's think about it back then, right? If we started over and we took this land of the United States, right? Naturally, depending on where you live,
What do you mean
you're gonna
took
have
this-
access to certain
What do
things,
you mean
right?
took this land?
Oh my God!
What
bro.
do you mean?
Don't be
Explain
weird
it.
about it, bro.
What
Don't
do
be
you-
weird about it.
What
Don't
does
be
he?
weird.
What does he? No,
Oh
what does he
my
mean?
God.
What does he mean?
about it? This is like when you say took, I'm like,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
you're
What do you-
acknowledging that there's people already here.
Like, are you saying the U.S.?
Oh my
No, that's
God.
not
Like, you're
took what
talking
you
about
said.
the
The other thing-
country,
that
or
is
you're
not
talking
took
about
what
the
you said.
land?
I'm talking about in a new simulation, in a new
The country or the land, though.
the land itself, bro. Okay, I'm just saying the way there's in every area of this. If you just, I use the United States as an example because it's a big enough country where it has different geographies depending on what area you live in, okay? So if you
But
live near the coast, you have access to fish, right?
Yep.
So if you live near the coast, you're more likely to be
I
a
have
fisher.
something that you may not have in the
Exactly,
Midwest.
but someone
I
in the
hear
middle
you.
America, they might have agriculture and
Yes,
stuff like
yes,
that.
yes.
But these
More
people
grains
in
and
middle
stuff.
America, they want to eat fish. They want to get fish.
Mhm.
So they're gonna be like, yo, I have something that you may not have access to because
Yes.
I live here. So there's gonna become some form of trading that
I mean,
happens.
you're going back to what I was saying. A bartering system
Right.
was a form of economy.
And
at one point in
it
time.
naturally was gonna
But
develop
also-
into this, bro.
But also, that's also not how it used to work. Nigga, if you didn't have fish where you didn't eat fish. Nigga, you ate the beef. You ate the shit that you had. You ate the shit that was
because
natural to your part
because
of
the world
land.
was a smaller
Before- yeah,
world,
before
bro. But as time
transportation
goes
was a
on, the
thing.
world's
That's
gonna
what I'm
get
saying.
Before
smaller, bro.
transportation was
But
a
I'm
thing.
just emphasizing to you that like there's so many different things that could play
But
a
you're
role in
not
this.
telling me what
There's-
the alternative system is.
There's so, bro. All right. So let me tell you this. The fact that you're even asking me what an alternative system would be, when I'm emphasizing to you that I'm talking about traditional systems that indigenous people, that people who are living in
That shit
our
not gonna work in fucking 2025,
in
bro.
20, it only want to work in
Well,
2025 because they eliminated the
they changed the course of the world
That's what I'm
moves.
telling
That
you.
is one thing.
That's the only reason why. Because it was working
like,
fine before. It was
Nate,
working just fine before these niggas
no, I'm not
tormented
gonna
and
lie,
raped
Just
and pillaged
fine.
and
before-
murdered
You
people.
don't know that, bro.
It
I mean, those
Nigga,
societies were
what?
living.
They were
Those societies
surviving.
were functioning.
You tell so
It's
you,
when Europeans came
no,
over.
so you believe that niggas was savages?
No,
No,
really.
no,
Hold on,
like that.
hold on, hold on,
Yo,
hold on.
yo, you trying to like
right
trap
now.
No,
me?
because
You
it's
getting
weird.
mad?
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Because
Let's have a
I told you,
conversation.
bro,
Let's have a conversation.
Nigga, this shit personal to me, nigga. I seen this shit happen.
Bro, because this goes back to like
Let's
guns,
talk.
germs, and steel. You feel me? It's them coming in and introducing their customs to new societies
Yes,
that
bro.
change how the
I
world
acknowledge
moves.
all of that.
Like
But
the Silk Road and all that was
you know we're
going on
not talking
before
about
Europeans.
You know
was
we're
like,
talking about two different things, bro.
we're not though.
You guys are
We're
bringing
not.
up how I'm only talking about the system itself and whether there's alternatives that are better, right? You guys are talking about how it was implemented. I'm not arguing with you, okay? Okay, the combination of white supremacy and pushing religion and all of that, and tribalism and all that allowed for the conquest of indigenous people in this land and all that. We're not about to argue about that.
Let's
You
go
feel me?
back.
But I'm not gonna blame. No, I'm not gonna say the system. Again, the system is flawed, but we're talking about two different things.
I'm saying let's go back. You want to
Go
know?
back to
You want to know what
what, bro?
systems?
Go back to
I just think
before modern medicine.
We're not talking about before modern medicine. The studies are already there. If you're talking about an ideal
But
society,
you don't get modern
listen to what I'm
medicine
saying. Listen to what
without
I'm saying.
competition.
Listen to what I'm saying.
In the incentives of capitalism, you don't.
Huh?
Huh?
Nigga, what are you talking about?
Bro, you can hold
You're
me,
talking
bro.
about
You can
nigga,
address
because you're
what I'm
talking about
saying.
competition when it comes to medicine. When we're talking about breakthroughs.
No, I
when it
understand what he's saying. Because
I understand what you're saying, but you're saying it wouldn't
the incentive
exist.
to make profit is what drove
Exactly.
them to even discover certain things.
Exactly.
But that's not always true.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying.
not always true.
It's not necessarily the case. That's only the case as we know it.
A lot of
But
modern
that's not
medicine
necessarily
came
the
out of
case.
just experimentation and accidental work.
We're talking about shit
And
that
they didn't
Absolutely.
realize how they can
But
make it
the
profitable.
Exactly.
The rapid evolution of modern medicine.
But then also take a look at
comes
this. Let's think about the rapid evolution
Conquest.
of disease
I
and the
would
rapid
say-
evolution of the shit the ailments that niggas are suffering through, which is also a result of that. Would we even need it? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you understand how like every time you're bringing it back to these systems, I'm saying fuck this capitalism shit. We
Yo,
can go to. Let's
Nate,
try anything else.
You was not.
Let's try
You were
socialism.
not.
Let's try communism. Let's try anything else.
We've seen how communism works.
No,
Communism
that's
does not
not
work.
communism. That's communism. That's capitalism under the guise of communism. That's called conquest.
No,
that's called imperialism.
That's what happens when you get a
Bro,
system
it's
like
just imperialism, and it's literally just those things disguised as communism.
Yo, because with any of these systems, you got to understand that they're being implemented by people, and people are flawed. Like it's
That's not the case. You're right about the people being flawed
Yo,
part,
and
but let me emphasize this to you.
go.
What country are you thinking of specifically?
Well, there's only been a few countries that
Are you thinking of
truly
Cuba? What are you
Cuba,
thinking of?
Russia.
Thanks, but I
So
thought you
again,
was
these
gonna say
are
Russia.
but again, these are coups, right? We're talking about Cuba. We're talking about the U.S. coming in, and they have the whole everything when it comes to trading and all this bargaining. And then they're coming in and they're installing leaders. They're installing dictators.
I was gonna say you're also avoiding the one that does seem to be somewhat successful.
China. They're locked in right now. What the fuck are we
Is it not
talking about?
successful?
Is it successful?
Bro, they're the second major power in the world.
And mind
right
you,
now. on path to become the
They're
first.
still
If they're
there,
not the
and they're
first
still
right now.
everyday
flaws.
person. For
And
the
they-
everyday person, is it successful?
Yes.
I'd have to
they're
interview a
chilling.
couple Chinese people.
But I will say there are some
I'd have
flaws
to
though
know.
because they do have.
But I just love
they
that,
have
like,
imperial
They
tendencies.
just talking about it like he was living in 1700 with them niggas.
Do the
like,
knowledge.
Like he was with them.
knowledge.
nigga.
Do the
Yo,
knowledge. Nigga, you talking about
nigga.
English major? Nigga, I read the books.
Oh my
I read
God.
the books. That's what I'm
I
saying,
don't want to
bro.
go back to that. I'll tell you right now.
Nigga, because you never read the books. You don't know how peaceful life was.
Bro, I just want to
You
go
know
back
how
to the
beautiful
90s, bro. Like, I
was
want
a
to go
good
back
time.
to the Clinton.
It was.
I
It was a good
I don't
time,
even
bro.
need to go that far back. I just
nigga
want to go to a
Clinton.
time where houses were affordable, where healthcare, if anything, I want
I get it.
to evolve, and I want healthcare to become universal, like it's been implemented in a lot of
For sure.
first world countries.
These and socialist practices built in with capitalism is still just capitalism. I don't want that, but I understand what you mean, and I understand that
Yes.
would be similar lifestyle as now, just a little bit better.
But
Which
you're
is
talking
fine.
about a time like
I hear you.
You're talking
No,
about
no,
a
no.
different world that like you can't
Exactly
even
because
comprehend that
we've never experienced it, but it was good. And
you
it
don't
worked.
know that. You don't
Nigga,
know that.
what,
you don't
how
know
can
that.
you keep telling me that I don't know that it was
Oh.
good
Yo, first of
when
all-
it's documented that niggas were living their lives? When it's documented that niggas had the problems that niggas had were internal. They were not facing these major conflicts. They were not facing the same
The
level
world
of...
was smaller back then. Yes.
The world was
But
smaller?
He's saying in a sense of like connectivity.
Again,
Like,
yes.
there
Sure,
was
but
not
that's
much-
not,
there was not
I don't
much
think that's a
awareness.
bad thing, bro. I don't think that's a bad thing.
But it's not realistic. Like I don't even understand what's the relevance of
I mean, yeah, at
this
the end of the day,
marginal
we are where we are
conversation.
now.
We'll
It's not
never
realistic
get
today.
back to that. Like,
Absolutely.
it is what it is.
It's not realistic today. It's not
but you
realistic today.
thumping your book about back in
Because
1700
I'm
how it was
emphasizing
working.
because I'm emphasizing you that it's possible.
Look like a Protestant nigga preaching the word.
But it's only because I'm emphasizing him that it's possible because it has happened before.
It's no longer
It just
possible.
me-
Is my argument.
And what I'm saying to you is that while it might no longer be possible in the exact same way,
Mhm.
similar systems can be replicated. We have to do the knowledge and figure out what it looked like and then work to replicate it with
Yeah.
our means of today. But if niggas are not willing to do that and niggas are keep saying, I actually like capitalism, I want to be in capitalism, then we're never going to get there.
Well, then I guess that goes back to the thing.
And that's
is
where we keep running into the same problem.
if we don't have the foundational middle ground, then we're always gonna see like a difference from eye to eye, right? Like I'm not saying all I'm saying is I just want to address a couple things, right? I want affordability to
You want to be comfortable.
no. I want
Everyone to be comfortable.
the thing
he
is
wants the privilege of what them niggas
I
had
don't-
back then.
oh my god, stop
Because
saying
that's
them niggas.
valid.
Stop.
Is that not what you're looking for?
How about
You're talking
you
about you want to afford
How
a house?
about you ask me? How about
You
you?
just told me. I saw it on your story, nigga.
I feel you.
You said you
Yo,
want to afford the
at
house.
minimum this.
You want to be able to start your family and do all the
I
shit that them
don't
niggas could do
genuinely
in the
believe
60s.
that it's problematic to have a system where you reward people for all the things I listed before,
I
right?
agree.
But I do believe that everybody should have the opportunity to, that nobody should be held back.
For sure.
You feel me? There shouldn't be forces working against those people to make sure that they don't even get to start at home base, that they, not even the dugout, they gotta fucking run to home base from outside the stadium.
Okay.
That's my problem.
So let me ask you this question.
What's up?
Do you agree that the system that we're operating right now explicitly targets marginalized groups of people
Absolutely.
with an intentional effort to keep them at the bottom of the totem pole,
Absolutely.
including those who are disabled, including those who are black
Sick.
and brown, those who are, I would incorporate that into a disability as
No,
well.
okay,
But
absolutely.
yeah, those who are veterans, right? And those
Yep.
who suffer from mental health issues and so on and so forth, women.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. If you know that, then you have to also agree that the system itself,
Mhm.
if you the system is designed to do that. If you change the system, right, in any way,
Mm.
you're asking its foundational design to shift. So you're moving from that system to another. It can't be capitalism.
I disagree. I think that you don't have to throw the whole system away. I would get rid of lobbying, right? I would get rid of super PACs and APACs and all of that, and having corporations being able to have a bigger voice
Sure.
in the political decision making
Get rid
that's
of it,
happening
yep.
in this country. You feel me?
Mhm.
And then I would remove the electoral college. I'd do popular ranked choice voting so that
So a pure democracy.
a pure democracy, absolutely, and it'd be ranked choice so that even if
Yeah, I got you.
you understand,
We know, yeah, we get it.
exactly, so that the people who are running our country are more representative of what we actually want as a people. You feel
So
me?
you want
Because-
a democracy that has like what? Like you're looking for like more of like foundational socialism where it's like there's a baseline that everyone can start at, and then there's like
And then from there, and then there's scales to also make sure that when someone does get a really far lead
Mhm.
eventually over time, because that's what happens, right? If I again, you can run this simulation from year 0, right? And then we all start from 0. And then eventually the person, that first generation of people who made it farther than their contemporaries, they get to pass that on to their next generation, right? Their kids and stuff like that. And now their kids don't start at 0. They're starting from an advantage. So eventually you get to the point that we're at right now, where if you've hoarded wealth and that wealth has only been distributed to your ancestors and not to the other,
I got you.
The broad population, you have to have regulations and again, government force that make sure that you mitigate that.
Right. And the people,
but those people
in
running
power,
the government cannot be influenced, and they cannot be influenced, and they cannot be doing their job for profit.
Yeah, they can't
essentially, you know what I mean? Like, you can't have the Nancy Pelosi's who understand insider trading and understand their portfolio gets significantly affected depending on they can't think like that. If you go into public service, your job should only be about
to serve the public,
how to get all the boats to rise. That's it.
Here's one thing. I'm gonna tell you why I'm like so staunchly anti-capitalist before I respond. I think that everything that you're saying on a fundamental level, I agree with, right? Okay. I don't disagree with it at all. I think I'm curious about the reason why I'm anti-capitalist, because I feel like the majority of people don't agree with you. Even though what you're saying makes perfect sense to me. And because I think that it's so logical.
There's something to that.
And I watch people disagree, I'm like, fuck it, burn the whole shit down. Because if you're not going to agree with this, which to me is like bare minimum shit, right?
Absolutely.
Super simple, straightforward. Yeah. The bare minimum.
You would think most people would want that.
Right. But if people are going to disagree with that, I don't even want it. Fuck it. Burn it down. Get rid of it. Because if they can't agree with the simplest shit, it's not worth fighting for the simple shit. I'm fighting for the best shit. I'm fighting for the most radical shit. Because to me, that's what it means. It's like, it's so simple. It could all be so simple.
It really could.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
I was just talking to someone about it the other day.
But I understand what you mean. I don't disagree with you. But again, I do think that,
and that's why I said
people have to be on the same page.
If that's an ideal system, but as long as that ideal system can never be fully implemented well, because you have selfish people and people that don't care about the needs, and like, if you just can't think outside of yourself, like, you can't run a country like that.
Absolutely. But that's also another reason why we fight for the most radical shit. Because in fighting for the most radical shit, eventually people are going to hear me and think I'm crazy and agree with you. They're going to be like, that's maybe too far. We can compromise on this.
I guess we're getting to a point though where there is no more being in between. It's either you're radical left, radical right. I really feel like that's where we're heading towards if we're not already there. Like, even when we look at the 8 fucking Democrats that just fucking voted to end the shutdown.
Pussy.
It's like,
they dropped the ball.
You niggas might as well be Republican.
They dropped the ball.
I seen that shit.
And that's why I don't take sides.
I don't know what it means to be a moderate Democrat. It's like,
that's
what the
not
fuck
real.
does that mean?
That's not real shit.
That's why I hate when we start conversations.
Pussy. Where's your stance, bitch?
That's why I don't side with either party. You feel me? Democrats say the ideal stuff, but then they never actually take action on it.
These niggas don't, and it's the same shit you said. It's because they also don't care about their constituents. They don't care about the lowest ranking among us. They only care about their pockets and about
reelected.
The people
because those 8 people aren't up for reelection in 2 years in the midterms. So they don't have to worry about losing their job.
Exactly.
So they can make those type of decisions.
Exactly.
Yo, but it's crazy, right? And when we talk about this government shutdown, and it was bad on all fronts, right? Like, it is a tough decision or tough stance to make, right? Because you go into the government shutdown and they say, yo, we're standing on business, right? Unless you extend the ACA credits to make sure that healthcare is affordable for most Americans, we gonna shut down the government. And that comes at the cost of, we seen it, federal workers. I have friends who are TSA agents not getting paid, not knowing how they gonna make their rent payment. You feel me? People,
it's tough.
Air traffic controllers. Like,
I'm not gonna share my TSA friends' stories. Them niggas is funny people. Shout out to them.
Maybe. But like, I understand. But it all feels like a waste. If after 40 days, you're not gonna at least make the sacrifice worth it.
Playing with people. We're talking about SNAP benefits getting shut off. We're talking about niggas going hungry, and they're like, I mean, it's like it was all just like.
Because at that point, it should have never went that long.
Exactly.
If you knew at some point you just gonna cave up.
It was a game of chicken.
Yeah.
And the Republicans ain't jumping out the way, bro. These people don't give a fuck about the everyday American. They don't. They made it so clear, bro. You know?
Which is why it's even funnier, too, that like the everyday Americans seem to fuck with them to some extent. It's nasty work.
Everyday
I don't think the
Americans
everyday
seems to fuck
Not
Americans
the
with
everyday
are
American as in like
informed enough,
us,
bro.
nigga, but
No.
we don't represent. We don't.
But even then,
I don't
even
think we
then,
represent the
I
everyday
feel like,
American.
No,
No,
we're
I
way
feel
more
like-
informed than the everyday
and
American.
we're
like
not white.
everyday American is also
Sheldon.
shifting though.
I
feel like that
agree.
perspective is
I agree with
shifting.
that. It's
I think with
shifting.
everything happening right now,
Niggas are coming to
which
their
we
senses.
talked about this before. Like I
Should have
think
been came.
the country, people are very fickle. And when niggas are living in bad time, whoever is in charge,
That's who
you're
gets
getting
the
all the
blame.
blame.
That's
So
it.
if it's the Republicans right now who are running everything across the board,
No bullshit.
and it's like, yo, shit's just ass right now. Yeah, pack this shit up. Let's get a Democrat back in here.
And bro, it's a shitty cycle, right? Because in
'Cause,
the
yeah.
midterms, it's gonna be a blue wave,
Facts.
and the
Facts.
Dems gonna get it, and then nothing's gonna change about the. It might get slightly better, but people are
not.
still gonna be like, "Yeah, this is not good enough," and then we gotta run it the
And
place
to
like
even
play
take
back.
it further, like with
It's bad, bro.
whoever gets elected the next time around, it's like most likely will be a Democrat. You only got 4 years to play it safe because you want to get reelected. You can't do anything of real progressive change.
Yeah,
And then the moment you try to play it safe, you're gonna have people on the other side looking at you like you're not doing enough.
we have a
You're not
terrible
doing enough.
system. bro.
It's just it's a
Bullshit.
floppy. It is.
We have a
floppy.
terrible
we know
Very, very,
political
very
system.
We know
sloppy.
the two-party system don't work.
It
But
don't.
we also need, fuck the system. I'm talking about the people. Because at the end of the day, the system doesn't work if the people don't
Fuck
do it
parties. We need ideas, bro. I want to
sure.
vote on
But
ideas.
listen-
I
but
don't
listen to what
care
I'm
about
saying.
party lines.
I
Bro.
get you, but again, I'm thinking about the people.
Yeah.
At some point, the people need to take a stand. At some point, niggas need to actually do what they're supposed
we
to do.
getting there.
Engage in your civic responsibility and utilize your voice and make sure that these niggas, one, don't hold office if they don't represent your best interest. And two, change your fucking interest. Stop being an idiot. No bullshit. Because if you think about all the different things that Trump was saying when he's running for office this time.
Yep.
Think about all the things that he even did last time.
Yep.
We're talking about affordable health care. I want to get rid of that. Why would you vote for that shit? Why would you support it?
Bullshit.
When you're fucking living in Kentucky, nigga, and your healthcare system is shit, and the only thing that's keeping you alive right now is that fucking Medicaid. It makes no sense.
doesn't.
You have to be smarter. You got to do better. Don't fall for the grift. And you fuck the people.
Bro, it's
Fuck the people in
insanity.
power, nigga. We're the people in power because we're putting these niggas there. You got to do better.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to think better. Care about
I don't
yourself.
I don't
Care
even
about your
know.
family. Care
I mean,
about your best
we
interest
just saw,
for
we
real.
just saw a week or two ago, like Virginia, what's her name? Sternberger got elected governor. You feel me?
I
You
did
got
see that.
Mandami, who just won New York.
Yep, New
The
Jersey.
mayor route.
person in New Jersey.
You got what's going on in California where they're getting the poll 50.
And
Prop
and
50,
that,
yep, to redistrict.
Yeah, exactly.
My
Listen,
mayor's
we're
lit.
seeing things happening.
My
that I
attorney
hope
general lit. I don't know
is
about the rest
getting
of
us to
y'all
that
city.
path.
State.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
Can
Can we just shout out Massachusetts real quick?
Oh, yeah, Massachusetts is
Well,
lit.
we've always stood on business.
Massachusetts
Niggas
is
really
lit,
been
bro.
fighting for
We've
niggas,
always
bro.
been the most educated,
Niggas really
the
been
best
fighting for
healthcare,
niggas, bro.
like
It's lit over
the
here.
best
I ain't gonna lie.
schools.
Nigga, I seen the mayor speaking her she talking her shit. I seen the attorney general locking in, talking her shit. She's like, I'm suing the fuck out you. Stop playing with my people. Stop playing with my constituents. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with a lot of y'all.
Shout
Y'all
out
cooking.
Massachusetts.
More
man.
hilly, yeah. But we fucking with, hey.
There's so much to it, bro.
You fucking with some
There's
of
so
y'all.
much to it.
No
Yo,
bullshit.
I seen. The
The
thing
mayor
is,
Brockton
they
doing? He
talk
locked
about
in?
how
He's Cape Verdean. What's he? He
Yeah,
Jared
bro.
What's his
Brockton's locked
name?
in.
Rodriguez.
I don't know if he's locked in. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know if he's one of us. It's up to.
We gonna, hey,
That's up.
shout out to the
He
people.
did say some shit that I thought was kind of fun. He was like, "There's no such thing as Cape Verdean." Da, da, da. He's like, "I'm Brockton. I'm for the people." I'm like, "Okay."
Who said that? Yo, the mayor kid.
I was like, "Okay."
It's like, yeah, it's like when I
was
say,
like, okay.
He's just trying to do that for votes. That's it.
He already won at that point.
Oh, he
You
did.
meant that shit,
Well,
nigga.
No. But the thing is, that's the route you should take, right?
I get it. I
You
get
feel
the
me?
sense.
If you're
There's
the
no
mayor,
Cape
if you're the
Verde,
president
no
of
That's
the
Haitian.
like, what made you even say that?
No black, no white. Brockton.
Nah, because people would
We're
think
all
like, yo, if
champions
you're
here.
Cape Verdean, you're only gonna think about the interests of the Cape Verdean population, but you're the mayor for Brockton, you feel me? And it's the same thing. If you're president of the United
Yeah,
States,
man.
you're not the president of your MAGA cult.
That's
You're not
valid.
the president of just
I hear it.
billionaires. You're the president of all Americans, you feel
I
me?
like that. I do like the concept though of like, if I'm a mayor and I'm like, yo, I want to get, because in my opinion, like if I'm thinking about Cape Verdean people, there's such a small minority of like the population, not in Brockton, but a small minority of the population overall.
Pretty sure
where it's
like
if I
20%
have-
of the population.
But if I have the
Brockton's
best
Cape
interests
Verdean.
of Cape Verdeans in mind, nigga, I'm probably having the best interests of everyone in mind. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Like we're
I
talking
heard
about
it.
immigrant,
Minority,
we're talking about
people
those
who are
yeah,
really
exactly.
going through it.
So it's like, am I mad? Am I gonna be mad if that nigga said? A lot of people probably gonna like, what about us? And I'm like, nigga,
Yeah.
y'all say facing the same issues, nigga. If you care about them, he care about you.
I'm
That's a
gonna give him the
fact.
best foot forward. Like I've heard like stories, but again, these are just people's personal stories.
Yeah,
So
hopefully it's smooth.
I can't.
Well, I know the Boston mayor's cooking. I know the attorney general's cooking for Massachusetts. I know, like, listen, our people are locked in right now.
Who's
Maybe
that
not the
over here?
governor,
So
but everyone else.
the good and the bad thing about, exactly what you said is like, I think we're closer to seeing some change because people, we've always said, right? Nothing's going to change if people don't have enough to lose.
For sure.
You feel me? But now that
Or
people
they don't know how much they have to lose.
exactly. But now you see people, now it's really impacting them. Before it's like, who cares about ICE? You know, I'm not an immigrant, so it's not my problem. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things that just if they don't hit their backyard. But now you see people, we talked about medical insurance premiums. It's crazy. My mom told me, bro, they used to take 60 bills out of her paycheck. Now they taking 250. So that's $500 a month because it's two pay periods in a month. That's $500 a month versus $120 a month that she was paying. Do you know how crazy that is? Now my mom, she might be she's a little bit more like financially conservative, like you know what I mean.
That could be make or break for niggas.
She knows how to budget herself, but imagine the everyday person like, I was already
some crazy shit
working at check to check. What you mean I gotta now account for $400, $500, $600 extra dollars for something for the same, if anything, it's not even the same coverage. It's worse coverage. Now the deductible higher. You feel me? Now the out of pocket is higher. I know all these words because I'm 26 and I got recently kicked off of my parents' plans and I had to figure this shit out for myself.
Hey, you got your own shit now.
But
what you got?
What? Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay,
but I got one of those ones that's like
through your job.
Yeah. Luckily enough, my employer pays for all my premiums.
Bro.
Thank God.
They got me United. I'm like,
That's crazy.
I'm like, yo, get us off this shit, my nigga.
You gotta pay? Huh? You pay?
Yeah.
But did you see increases in your premiums?
I don't think so. I gotta double check that. I haven't looked at my pay.
Because you said you did.
I did. I switched my shit though.
Oh, you did?
I was like, fuck it.
You hit the marketplace?
Yeah, nigga. I was like, fuck it, nigga. I don't got it. I go to the hospital once a year, nigga. Fuck it.
And that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of people who might be like, I'm gonna get coverage for like 6 months and then cancel that shit.
I think too, a lot of these insurance providers are assuming that a lot of younger people.
And you get penalized for that. You know that? On your tax return, for the state tax return, if you don't have
health insurance
full,
for the
like
full
minimum
year.
full coverage, you get penalized and fined.
But I just read something about how they're assuming and projecting that a lot of younger people are just gonna drop insurance in general. Because like, I'm healthy, I don't need it, But to your point, I don't think they recognize the implications that are gonna come with that.
Well, the thing is, that might have to change, right? That rule that Mass has to change because if you're no longer making healthcare affordable, then what the fuck you look like penalizing people who don't even have the means to get affordable healthcare. Before it was like there was no excuse, right? We want to make sure everybody's on top on it. But at this point,
we trying to tell niggas, bro. But we still have mass health though.
Yeah, but you gotta be a certain like income.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know if
you have range. To be below a certain income.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
some niggas that's most young people. That's most young people.
Maybe.
I don't know. It is.
I think we might be talking from our perspective. That might not be the case for everybody, bro.
Young people. Like I'm telling you, like these niggas not making.
I guess we're not really young no more, huh?
When
you say young people, I think like people. All right, I'm like, we're not young.
They're not making that much. They're not making that much bread. I think what is the range? It's like 35,000 a year, something like that. Once you're making more than that, nigga, you're working a full-time job. Like you're actually like especially for a younger person. Like I'm talking about like someone that can't be on their parents' health insurance.
Yeah.
Like,
but even then, if you're an older, because these aren't the people we're concerned about, right? We're not concerned about the healthy young person. We're talking about somebody who has pre-existing conditions, who might have diabetes and now can't get a good, affordable health care because they got pre-existing conditions that make them more liable to use their insurance. Like you get penalized for using, you pay into this thing. It's the same thing with your car insurance. I get in an accident. Now I got to think, do I want to use my insurance or can I just like come out of pocket for this because I don't want to see my monthly bill increase?
It's a shitty system, bro. We see this.
No, insurance is a shitty system.
Insurance doesn't exist without capitalism.
Big scam.
You know that. Come on, man.
Capitalism can exist without insurance.
Yeah, but insurance can't exist without capitalism. Absolutely. Not the way that it operates now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yo, insurance is the greatest idea, that greatest scam idea ever. Like, wait, how about we pool all this money together and I invest it to make more money off of your money. And then the moment you ask me for your money back,
taxing your ass, nigga.
Yo, you got to pay more into the pool now. That's a crazy system, nigga.
I feel like it didn't used to be that bad. Like, cause I remember
it's not being regulated, bro. That's the problem.
Cause I remember like they were like, well, I think another part of it too is that the banks would just pull out. They were like, yo, cause like it would be like a financial crash or so, like, or some like tragedy would happen. Everyone's like, oh, I need my like homeowners insurance and all this shit. They were like,
they're asking for all at the same time. Well, that's the thing. Insurance don't work if everybody asks for that money at the same time. So
that's what we need to do, nigga. We need to do like 1,000 car pileup on fucking 93, nigga. And be like, yeah, nigga, what's going on? We don't need that. You know what I mean?
But let's talk about something, right? are we gonna see the Epstein files really get released though? Right? We talk about the emails.
At one point, I was like, no.
Sucking dick in the emails.
At one point, I was like,
That's
no.
so fucking crazy.
But then I was like, yo, all we need is like a whistleblower, someone to really just take it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just make that sacrifice.
Because they've held off on this for months, right?
Yeah.
Because there was supposed to be a House representative that was supposed to get sworn in.
But because
But
of the
Speaker
shutdown.
Mike Johnson pushed it back.
No, it's because of the shutdown that they weren't
Before
able to
the
swear
shut,
them
it was
in.
even
No, I'm
before
here.
the
They got
shutdown.
extended because of that. But not that the
That-
shutdown
I'm
was
sure
over.
that was part
it's
of it
on the
for
clock
them.
that it's like, yo, sign her in.
Yo, but the thing is, Trump called her into the room. Trump called a couple of House representatives into a room and was like, so you're not gonna really like vote on it, right? Like,
Oh, word?
yeah, bro, he was pressuring these people. Like the White House has been putting massive pressure on these Republican representatives.
But even then, that's very telling to the people.
I mean,
That's what I was.
like,
yo, bro,
like, come
what type
on,
of
like-
conversations are we having right now?
This
Like,
damage is already done.
I want to let y'all. I
We
want to
just
let the
could
world know right
push it
now,
further.
dog. Yo, when they do the vote next Tuesday, we need to make
it
a
has
list.
to be publicized.
Huh?
It has to be publicized, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
it's a public vote.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
We got to take a list of
the
the names of everybody who decided to vote against releasing the Epstein files because you are a pedophile adjacent.
on dogs.
That's a
For sure.
fact.
There's no
Nah,
other
fuck
reason.
it. Let's
There's no
say
other
it's
It's
reason
so
to hide
black
it.
and white.
There's
Like,
on
literally
dogs?
no other reason.
Fuck, you're a pedophile.
no,
There's no other
let's not
reason.
misuse
No,
the
no,
word.
no, no,
I'm gonna say
no.
adjacent
No.
because I want
'Cause
you
if
to be
you're-
associated with the word because you're
if you're-
defending that shit.
If you're defending it, you probably do it yourself.
I thought we lived in a world
No
where it
bullshit.
was so black and white that like, yo, children were off the table, like harm against children. Like, where's the gray area in that? You feel me? Especially sexual harm. And we
Yeah.
talking about protecting these
The
people.
world
You
is
know,
a dark
Donald
place.
Trump was indicted as a sex offender.
Absolutely. For using campaign funds on sex workers. Like, come on, bro.
Like this guy is the person, but they voted for him still.
I
You
had a,
think people are gonna care that their representative touch kids?
that's crazy.
No,
This is the same dude who said I could shoot somebody on Fifth Ave.
because they
and get
probably
away with it.
touch kids too. This is
Get
the
him
problem.
out of here.
I agree with you. This is the problem with society, though. This is the thing
It
that
should
we're
be
running
that
into.
black and white.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think it should be. We're smarter than people. We're better than most niggas, bro. No bullshit.
Better.
I don't
know.
No,
we're
we're
better,
better.
bro.
The word
Nigga,
better is
Nigga,
crazy.
So you're not better than nigga that touch kids?
Okay.
I'm,
Come on, my nigga. You're better.
morally a
I
better
know that's
person.
what you was.
I- that's
I
what
know
I'm
that's
saying.
what you meant
Yes,
by
I'm,
that,
that.
yes.
I'm better than these niggas. I
Yes,
don't
yes,
like.
yes.
I'm better than you. If
Correct.
you touch kids, nigga, if
So
you
you're an
beat
evil
them,
person.
Hit a mic,
I'm
bro.
better than you.
I'm
On dead dogs.
I'm a more just person.
I'm
than
better
you.
than you in every way, nigga. No bullshit.
You are a morally horrible person.
On
And
dogs.
I don't believe in hell, but I want to believe in hell for you people,
And on
so that
dogs.
y'all can have
So
your
if
names
you-
written down.
And so the way
As
I
a
look
spot.
at it is if you support these people after that shit comes out, we gonna get the list. If you support those people after shit comes out,
Yeah, no.
I need houses on the list. I
Heck it
need
all up.
addresses, everything,
Heck
bro.
that
I
shit
need
all
docs. I need y'all to stop doxing podcasters and start doxing these politicians. You feel me?
I really do think it. If it's not even through
it's
the
crazy.
vote, it will get leaked fully.
Somebody need to leave.
For sure.
I hope so.
For sure.
I hope so.
I really think so.
Because even that, I was having a conversation with my posse, and he's like, yo, people think it could be as simple as like, yo, Trump is just trying to like save himself from, whatever like
just Trump.
mention. But he could also be defending, again, it could just be a
Adjacent
lot of people
people, like-
defending.
His
Bill
bread.
Clinton, like,
Like,
it's a
You
lot
feel
of
me?
people.
There's a lot of people.
constituents,
There's a
his
lot of
business
people's names
partners
at
tied
risk.
into that.
You know what I mean?
For sure. But I also think like, and now we're kind of getting to like conspiracy theories. I could see other countries being also invested in seeing this come out because it would disrupt America and how the society functions.
Mm.
And having, like I said, whether it's whistleblowers, whatever,
Yeah.
getting this shit out.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Fuck it.
We'll
It's
see.
crazy, bro.
Hey man,
We need to make a whole list of everything Trump's done because
Where's
it's
China
it's mind blowing the shit he's
take
gotten
us
away
over,
with.
bro. Like,
Oh, I don't know about that.
Take us over is crazy.
What's the
Yo,
word,
you gotta stop
bro?
I don't know
talking like
about
this
that.
on these podcast mics, bro. Like,
What's the word, bro? Like, I'm
Take
sick
us
of this shit.
over.
I'm pretty sure there's like a punishment for being
Take
like a
us
traitor against your
over.
country like this, bro. You
Bro,
gotta.
yeah,
these
it's called
niggas is
treason.
touching
It's called
kids.
treason,
I
nigga.
feel you. I feel
Come
you.
on,
Let's
like,
get him
these-
out the
like,
paint,
what could,
bro.
like, you know what I mean?
Let's
Like,
get him out the
these
paint.
are our leaders, my nigga.
I understand, bro.
Like, come on, bro. I'm
it's
not
crazy
trying to,
to
you
me.
feel me? It's celebrities too. Them niggas on there shit too, man.
It should have been enough to be able to see the one big beautiful
shit.
bill. You know, the quote
Yeah, yeah.
unquote. Like, yo, you see a graph, right? And it'll show you, right? It'll be like, all right, we want to give tax cuts to the 1% in corporations, right? And that's gonna mean that we're not gonna have $1 trillion in tax revenue for the next foreseeable future, right? So in order to budget for that, right? Because we can't completely be in a massive deficit, so we got to pull back. So for those people to get tax cuts, we got to take away the ACA credits. We got to take away Medicaid. We got to take away food stamp benefits. We got to take away clean energy efficiency bills and all of that. Like, and this is who y'all place your faith with. This is crazy to me.
But you also have to understand
bro, we
that
knew this
People who
shit.
have more than they know what to do with.
Dude, this
but a
shit
lot
was
of people
fucked,
don't
nigga.
think that that's bad. They're like, just like what you were saying in the conversation. People like, no, like that's fine. Because if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't want to get
And that's
taxed
the problem.
either.
People
Nigga,
identify
you're
with
never
that.
gonna be a
I wanna
fucking
make sure-
billionaire, you broke bitch. Nigga, it's over.
Hold on.
Like, what are we talking
In the midst of
about?
all this, I
Like,
still want to make sure the Democrats get their blame because they
No,
also
absolutely,
contributed to this
absolutely.
issue with never even having a chance for us to have an actual vote of who we want to represent
Primary.
us in
Yeah.
the primary.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Just pushing in Kamala Harris into the spot. It's like we never agreed on that. We never
Facts.
voted for that.
Well, can I
You
be
feel me?
honest?
Like-
I got
wasn't-
pushback for that shit.
I wasn't
though.
voting
what
for
sense?
Biden either.
But you
though.
got like less than 100 days. And again, we talked
But the
about
nigga
we
should have
literally
never even
talked
put us in that predicament.
absolutely.
Like-
No.
I
It
hear
does
what
start
you're
with that.
saying.
It does start
But
with
can I
that.
keep it 1,000?
But like that was the vice president. It's not a random ass person that they like.
Oh no, I'm talking about
Anointed,
Biden.
like-
I'm talking about Biden.
Yeah, no, Biden.
Putting
yeah.
himself in a position
No,
to be
but a
like,
lot of
oh, I'm
people
gonna
will
run
say
up
like
until the last minute.
they didn't like the way that Kamala. It felt like she was like forced in. Like there was no democratic process.
She ain't lose
But
by
like,
that
bro,
much.
she was the VP. Like she was the
Facts.
next logical person, and she had the campaign funds.
Who knows, bro?
To be able to
Someone could have
actually
popped up in
put
that
up
time
a
if we
fight
had a
against
proper,
Trump.
a proper
And that's like you
primary.
said,
They'd have been
that's-
like, this person got my vote.
And that's more on
Well, yeah,
Biden.
Biden
Biden
had
should
a
have stepped
proper issue.
down years
You
ago.
feel me? Like
Absolutely.
That's
we
definitely
are where we
more on-
are.
That's definitely
We are
more
where we
on
are.
him.
Fuck it.
And I will say that on top of that too, even just regarding the files, you feel me? A lot of Democrats, they're voting against some shit to be able to, like, not, because we saw the shit today. That was valid to some extent. They're
Mhm.
voting against the anonymity behind it to make sure that the names are
That's the
released
word
for
I was looking
people-
for. Yeah.
the people that are actually going to vote and like who voted which way, which is valid. I think that's important. Yeah, constituents deserve that transparency. But they've also been prolonging this shit. You feel me? We talked about it before. So I don't want people to think that we're like alleviating the Democratic side of blame because a lot of the government shutdown, like we said, niggas is pussy. Feel me? These niggas is like caring
Wasted
more about
people's times.
they're caring more about themselves, their pockets, and because they're still getting paid. Which is
Yeah,
the craziest
facts.
part. They're still getting paid to do nothing
Exactly. They
To
was
do
at
nothing.
home. They was, bro, that's insane.
while expecting people
They should be the
to still
first
show
people
up
to say,
work.
like, if you gonna make the decision that no one is getting paid to work,
Facts.
you the
I'm not
first.
getting
You
paid
gotta lead
either.
by
Bro,
example.
these
That's
niggas
a
was
fact.
making videos talking about what does the government shutdown look like? They're walking. I don't want, nigga. What the fuck? I'm tired of you.
Eat the politicians.
So now we're getting somewhere. We gonna radicalize you step by
Nah,
step.
what I hope
bro.
for, what
Did
I
you
really,
like it in Cape Verde or in where else did you go on vacation earlier? You went to Cape Verde. You went.
I went to
Amsterdam.
Aruba.
Did you like it over there?
It was
Was it
all right.
nice?
It was all right.
Was the environment
One happy
nice?
island.
One happy.
Now, my hope is like my optimism would be that you're gonna see more people like branch off of this like the tree that Bernie has like built. So then you're gonna see the AOCs, you're gonna see the Jasmine Crockett's, the Mom Donnies, and then hopefully when they get enough popularity with the younger generation has more financing power and all of that, like that they're gonna have to care about our generation.
Yeah.
That is gonna be popular enough that they can secede from the Democratic Party and just make their own shit.
Perhaps.
Or
Time will
dominate
tell. We shall
the
see.
Democratic Party. So
I mean, I think it's more so they'll take over and change what the Democratic Party stands for.
Yeah.
I think she said it herself very
Redefine
well.
it.
She was talking about Cuomo, how like Mandami being able to like beat him shows that the old guards are being taken out. You
absolutely.
feel me? People
Good.
like him are no longer in a position where they have the power that they once did. I think
Mandani got
I
that
think it's more
Obama
so
aura,
rechanging
bro.
of the Democratic
You got a
Party.
little bit of that
You
Obama
say that
aura.
'cause his
The only
name?
no, I'm talking about the way he can speak to people. He can speak to the everyday person, and it translates
He
like
said Barack Hussein Obama. Zoran Mom Donnie. They got a little ethnicity
a
to
little
him.
bit.
You know what I mean? I'm fucking
he
with
can
him.
never be president.
I'm
So
mad.
so,
wasn't born in the country.
but outside of that,
Obama's different.
I'm jacking it.
Obama was different. That's what I'm saying. I
Obama's
was like, don't put that nigga. Don't.
No,
don't
I
even
said
put
a
him in the
little
same.
bit of
Don't even put them in the
like,
same breath.
Obama's different.
I gotta see
he's
more
the
before
MJ
I
of
say
this
like,
shit.
yo,
Nigga,
it's
they
not
put-
like that. I gotta
Obama
see
wore the
more.
tan suit. They wanted to murder him. They wanted to assassinate the bro.
Isn't it crazy? That's
Tough.
still like that was a conversation.
Yeah.
That shows you how. Well, I'm not.
The
I
good
already know
old
how you feel. I'm not
days.
gonna
The
get
good
into all
old
that.
days, nigga.
But hey, man,
That nigga Obama.
But we talking about.
look back. I'm like, damn, John McCain wasn't even that bad. Like,
I be saying that, bro.
Like,
Yo, give me Mitt Romney. Give me John McCain. I'll take
that
him.
nigga
bro.
was not that
I'll
bad.
take
See,
that.
that's the problem.
Let's
Give
get
me
back to
Mitt
that,
Romney.
bro.
I ain't never heard no one say, give me Mitt Romney. Nigga, we're from Massachusetts. Nigga, we had Mitt Romney.
That's a fact.
No, I'm just.
tired of him. I'm tired of
I'm
him.
literally just saying like.
we didn't need that nigga. We didn't vote for him for president. He was
Yo, the good thing is though, all is not lost though.
John Kerry, nigga. I'm
All is
good
not
on
lost.
these.
Okay,
forgot about that,
Trump's
nigga.
got a plan for us. Right when you think that he's
For
he-
BFTC?
The two
For
bands.
all of us.
Oh,
The two
yo,
bands.
chill.
bro, Pete,
Chill.
you gonna get $2,000
Bro,
in
niggas might
tariff
make me drop
rebates,
the R word again. I
And-
don't even want to do that.
and 50-year mortgage loan so that you
Yeah,
can
I peeped
afford your
I
mortgage,
peeped
bro.
that, I
You
peeped
feel
that,
me?
bro. It's
It's a great deal.
It's just
Instead of a
stupid.
30-year mortgage, you could do a 50-year mortgage and you could
Dumb,
drop your
bro.
monthly payment by almost $200, $300, $400.
There's nothing
Ain't
to
that
say
a
on that
deal,
shit,
bro?
Ain't nothing to speak on that shit, bro.
No, tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I'm missing.
Hey, bro,
That's
if you-
bread in my
If
pocket.
a nigga's with it, you with it, bro. Ain't nothing for me
Come
to talk
on,
to you
bro.
about.
Come on.
Yeah,
I don't think y'all see the vision of what he got going on here.
I know
Like,
you're being sarcastic, but a lot of dumb niggas watch this shit too. I'm
oh,
gonna keep it 1,000.
if y'all don't know the difference between,
No, you'd be surprised. Bro.
there
You'd be surprised. There's niggas that come to me sometimes.
are
just
niggas
talk
who
about,
get the 72
and I'm like-
month car, car finance.
Yeah,
and
why
so
made you say that, bro?
I feel you. Like they
72.
yeah, you don't
That's
see
what,
these.
like,
Oh no!
This
What the
nigga's doing
fuck?
10
How many
years.
years
Yo,
is
like
that?
they financing their car for 10 years, bro. They don't know.
6 years.
But they on that dogs.
You know, be so serious. So
Niggas-
actually, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't be so sarcastic. Hey,
Hold on.
most people should know this, and I'm assuming most
Nigga,
of our
you
listeners
financing
know.
a car for 72 months? Are you niggas
It's
crazy?
a lot more common than you think, bro. I promise you that.
Yeah, probably.
Are you
is.
niggas crazy? Listen. Hopefully
So-
I help you credit. I don't know. Fuck it.
I'm gonna do a little explain like I'm 5 explanation,
I
right?
don't know.
The monthly payments come down because that's all that's all they'll show you, right? Especially when you go on to buy a car, they'll be like, "Yo, here's like the different options you have, right? If you do 72
Man,
months,
they try
though,
to make you feel
your
like
monthly payment will only be $400 instead of $500, and you think you're making off, right? But at the end of whether it's 72 months or at the end of a 50-year mortgage, you'll have paid way more in interest than what it was worth from the savings that you got every month. All right.
Facts.
So I got a picture right here, bro. It shows what if you were to finance a $400,000 loan and secure a home, right, at a 6% interest rate, your monthly payment on a 30-year loan would be $2,400,
Mhm.
and then your monthly payment on a 50-year loan would be $2,100.
Mhm.
So you almost be seeing a $300 saving every month.
month to month, but not
But at
year
the
to year.
And no, yeah, from month to month, like you
Month
be
to month,
paying
but
less.
not year to year, like year over year, I should say, because by the time
At the end of the end of the term.
yeah, because one of them will have finished by the time
The
or would have
total
finished.
interest, you would have
twice
paid back
over.
the four at the end of 30 years, you'd have paid back the $400,000
Yeah.
loan, or with the 50-year loan, you'd have paid down the $400,000 loan at
Right.
the end of it, right? But the
Both at
difference in
6%?
interest, both at 6%. This is the difference in interest only.
Now we're getting into some
The
numbers.
30-year would be $463,000 in interest, right? You took a loan on you took a $400,000 loan to secure a house. You
63,000.
ended up paying $863,000 at the end of the 30 years for that home. That's already kind of fucked, right? That's
Yeah.
already kind of like, damn, nigga.
I hear it.
At the end of the 50-year loan,
1.2.
$863,000 in interest alone. So yes, it would essentially be paying $1.2 million at the end of 50 years
Yeah.
for that $400,000 house.
Yeah.
And
Golly.
then the president of the United States presented that as an option, as if that was going to mitigate the issue that we have with home ownership being more restrictive than it's ever been.
You gotta understand, bro. There's a lot of dumb niggas in this country, man. Niggas heard that and said, oh, bro.
First
I
of
don't
all,
think so. I really don't think so, bro.
I hope
Bro.
the majority of people don't actually
think-
buy.
I think
I
most
hope
people-
so too. bro.
Granted, it's a very small
I hope
sample
so,
size.
too.
Most people around me, which is very selective.
Around us in
was
Massachusetts.
like-
Yeah, you
What?
can't even talk about it. Massachusetts is a
listen,
different
Like,
place.
what?
Listen,
It don't even make sense. Yo, first of all, let's say
Bro, no, can we address the fact that
Word to my niggas in
life
Mississippi.
expectancy,
that's what I was about to
like
say.
life expectancy on top of that, like, bro, like,
The average age
You
of
might
the
not even
first
live
home
to
buyer
see
is
yourself
40
pay that
years
shit
old.
off.
So if I buy my first home at 40 years old and I get a 50-year mortgage,
I'm not making it to 90.
I gotta pass that debt on to my
Probably had
kids.
cancer by like 60, 70 with the way this country's moving, all the shit
yo,
on
word
food,
to my
nigga.
niggas in
What?
Mississippi.
What?
That's a bad idea, son. Like, let's just don't.
Yo, I'm thinking we split the
Hey,
country in
man.
half, bro.
Huh?
I'm thinking we split the country in half.
Nah, bro. What we should do is we should take Massachusetts, right? And then all of the Northeast states like New York,
Mhm.
New Jersey, Massachusetts now.
Oh, you wildin'. They'll never let that happen.
Like go up to the mid, like, give me Illinois, give me, your Wisconsin, keep going, give me California, give me and all that middle shit. Take a little part of Texas, all that middle shit. Y'all got it, bro.
I think we should just split it up. Yo, go on the west if you want the country like this. Stay over here on the east if you want the country like that. Yeah.
No, the West, no.
You're
I
not
don't.
you're not jacking the East Coast? You want the
I
East?
am jacking the East Coast, but the West is also tough. I want the West Coast and the East Coast to be combined.
Now you can't have both coasts. They're not gonna let that slide. Middle America has shit to offer. You feel me? Like you got to take some of Middle America. You got to take some of it, bro.
Bro, I'm hip. That's what I'm saying. We can take some of the Midwest.
We need the farmers, bro.
We do.
You feel me? We do.
Give me
need
some
it.
of the Midwest.
But they need the coast, bro. You got to give them the coast at least.
No, I don't.
You need to give them access to water, bro.
They got Texas. They got Florida. They got what you talking about? They have Florida. They can keep Florida. Fuck Florida. They
no,
can take
we would
that.
split it in the middle.
Florida
bro.
wouldn't
want
fuck
it
with
in
us
the
though.
middle. Huh? No,
Florida
they
wouldn't
have
fuck with
Florida.
I'm saying no. We
they
take
have-
it.
No, we
the
don't
mi-
have Florida.
I see what you're saying.
I want New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I want Massachusetts.
Again, we gonna split it right down
Nigga,
the
they can
middle,
keep-
bro.
Nigga, honestly, they can have New Hampshire if they want to.
No. We have to be in proximity of the people that we want.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like you gotta split it up, bro, and it's your side and our side.
Bro, if we split it down the middle, it's not gonna be equitable.
Why not?
Bro, nigga, look at the people who's on our side. Look at the people who's gonna be on this side versus that side.
But the majority of people think like us.
Not on this side. Are you crazy?
The
You want to
maj-
look at a map, nigga?
Outside
no,
of
they
New
don't.
England,
No, they don't.
northeast, not
I do
necessarily.
I do not want those niggas, bro.
No, but the
if
people
we
in
split
Florida,
it down the middle, we're getting Florida.
You got
No,
We're
but
gonna
those
have
people would-
Mississippi.
but they're
we're
gonna
gonna
get
have
deported.
Tennessee. We're gonna have fucking Louisiana. I don't want
yeah.
that shit.
No, no.
Alabama. I don't want them.
no. You're missing my point.
I fuck with them.
You're missing
Shout
my
out to my
point.
niggas.
We
Shout
would
out
split
Youngboy.
it up, and then you would have
Shout out
to. You'd
Youngboy.
have to. We give you a year.
And then you got to choose where you go.
You got to deport yourself out of there. You got to leave. You got
How
to.
they get the West Coast done?
I mean,
Hey, man, it's been
we
another-
can't have everything, dog. We can't have everything, nigga. Now, before
We hit a minute 30, hour 30. We good, man. We good.
No, we
We good.
one last question for y'all, because I was thinking
Nah,
about.
we good.
Damn, man.
What's the question?
It's a
I'm
soft.
gonna gauge if I
Look,
want
it's a soft
to
question.
Fuck with you.
engage in this or not.
I wanted to know personally to y'all, what is like your, I want to say Mount Rushmore, but like, yo, who do you want to give a shout out to? Like,
Yeah, man, it's been another episode.
Who's your Mount Rushmore of people you fuck with?
No,
like,
like,
this
Mount
enough,
Rushmore,
bro.
niggas
No,
you like.
I'm
in
tired
the
of
world.
Mount Rushmore shit,
no,
nigga.
I'm talking of positive black influences, bro. Like,
Oh,
for example, I was
hell
driving my
no.
car. I
Now we
listened.
have to
You
answer.
said who?
I was listening to.
You said George Washington Carver?
I did not say
Oh, I was like, fuck that nigga.
that. First of all, wow.
I thought that's what you said.
Why?
Wow, nigga.
Why
Bro,
fuck
I didn't say the
George
word
Washington?
I think
George.
he's
I
one of
said
the
Washington.
examples of
I said
enlighten me.
Carver.
I think he's one of those
You didn't say
reasons why
You just heard that.
I really thought you said that. But I'm gonna address what you asked me, right? The reason why I say that, I'll give context. I think he's an example of white people using an example of black capitalism and how it could work. I think they try to
But
take
why
that
does it fuck
story.
him though?
Because I think he
Why, like, the
Because
way
I
they
think-
use his name.
No.
Why
It's
fuck him?
also too how he went about it. I think he could have went a route like Du Bois, but he chose to be more capitalistic driven, more worried about making profit.
Let that nigga make his money, bro.
Bro, he only
Bro, but-
used one ingredient, my nigga, the peanut.
No,
He can cook off of that.
But
him
I don't fuck with that mentality.
He
Truthfully,
invented peanut butter.
Yeah, I got no complaints, bro. That's a great source of protein.
Don't do that.
Anyways,
just because he made peanut butter, nigga.
He made peanut butter, and he was living in the fucking like. I give him that. Be like, all right, because black capitalism looked different back then too. Yeah, I remember like niggas is also like country crazy segregated and shit. Can I be mad at a nigga for getting his dollar at that time?
exactly. When you have
But
scraps, nigga,
help your
like I'm
niggas.
running it up.
You act like he didn't help niggas.
It didn't seem like it.
Why you think the nigga
you
invented peanut butter?
What do you? I can't tell you. You know?
I can't tell you either.
Exactly. I was like,
But
you
I
know that?
imagine it's to help the
What
niggas.
fuck?
He's like, we all got peanuts and we
What
got
the hell?
oil, nigga. Let's blend it up.
But yeah, man, it's been a great one.
Nah, but I was,
Now,
I was
now
listening.
you gotta answer the question.
I was listening to Neil deGrasse
Uh-huh.
right on my way here. I'm like,
Put
yo,
Neil deGrasse Tyson up there.
I put him on that
I
list.
can't put him up there.
I put Marquez Brownlee on my list.
Marquette,
Your list is very.
your
like,
list is nasty, nigga.
I'm not talking about all time. I'm talking about your personal list of like, yo, if I could,
But you said Mount Rushmore.
If I could
Mount
get-
Rushmore means like
yeah, I'm
all
like-
time.
no, okay. What I'm
thinking
saying,
like
I
Fred
guess my
Hampton,
question more
nigga,
too
like-
is the thought process I had when I was
Marquez,
thinking
bro.
about this. I was like, yo, if I could get like the black youth,
So you talking about like
What the
influence,
And
like
I could-
influencers?
he said
in a
positive
sense.
influences. I said
No,
that.
but like really, like I'm talking. When you say that now, and you're saying like Marquise, I'm like, oh, it's like
Black.
influencers.
yes, like if I could like, yo, point them into a direction, like
Black of you.
get into the, like, yo, you should listen to these people. You be a better black person being like, you feel me? You be more educated. You head on your shoulders. You know some shit, bro.
I can't. I wouldn't say.
I would have to throw in artists in there. I was trying to figure out who my artist
How
would
would
be
wait?
though.
How did the first two make you a better black person?
It would no.
That's what he said.
Okay, hold on. Let me,
I don't understand.
let,
That's what, hey,
let me
look,
rephrase that because that's a crazy statement.
that's what you said.
It would make the black community better off.
How?
We'd be smarter.
Yeah, this thing is tapped.
I think these is positive influence. Who else did I have on my list?
There are positive influences though, but I don't know if they make.
Because you had the chance to think about it. I gotta sit here and actually think about it.
I needed to throw creative in there. I almost thought Kendrick, but I was like, it's got too negative.
There's things about Kendrick I don't agree with.
Yeah.
He said, I'm an Israelite.
We'll revisit this. We'll put a
Call
pin
me
on this.
black no more.
We'll put a pin
But
on
I feel
this.
him though. Hey, he also said
said
we
Marquise
don't
Brownlee.
want to hear him say nigga no more. So it's
That was
like,
a good
okay.
influence, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? He taught me a lot. Yo, the podcast.
Maybe that's
like,
a question that
me-
we asked for the community. Yo, who are your top 4 black influences right now?
In the modern time.
to
modern
them
era.
personally.
Yeah, personally.
I
yeah.
don't want I want to know like the YouTuber or the author or I put Charlemagne on my list.
Oh, yeah, his list is
Your list
done.
is funny, bro.
Yo,
Your
the thing
list
is,
is done.
Charlemagne's not perfect.
That
But
nigga
bro,
sniffed Mariah Carey's seat
but
afterwards,
to a lot
brother.
of people though, he brought mental health awareness to the black community, bro. He was writing books, bro. Like he became like again, I'm not talking about the
I understand.
best influence. I'm
I
just talking about
understand.
yo, he on my list.
I understand.
He made me a better black man.
He said, who the
He's
hell
one of
raped your
those
sister?
people.
I might say Dick Gregory.
Dick Gregory.
I might put Dick Gregory in there.
What's going
No
on
bullshit.
with this list, bro?
Wait, what's your reasoning?
What's my reason? Do you know who he is?
No, he's an author.
He's an author, but he's a comedian that I feel like takes a lot of black historical context and makes it a lot more digestible to understand why it's important.
Wait, he got some stand-up sets?
I don't know if it's stand-up. I just read a lot of his books.
Oh.
But it's very comedic driven. And it makes it very, very digestible. So I might put him up there.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I remember. I don't recall off the top of my head, but I do remember reading the book and being like, oh, I didn't know that. Or I didn't know the story or the concept behind certain things. He met a lot of people in his lifetime when he was alive. And I'm like, okay, he's valid. I might give him that.
Hey, you don't got one name.
So I'm gonna go Frederick Douglass, I think Phyllis Wheatley.
But they have to be alive in the last, 100
I'm not
years?
saying they gotta be alive.
I've read their books.
But
Their work lives on.
The way he posted sounds
Toni
more modern.
Morrison.
It's
Okay,
not
I'll
modern.
give that one. I'll give that one.
I'm just
Give me
talking
that
about
one.
like I
Alright.
want you to reflect in your life. I just want you to reflect in your actual life and think about like the people that really like either
Alright.
taught you some shit,
Ta-Nehisi Coates is
motivated.
another one.
Ta-Nehisi Coates. So I'll
That's
go
another one.
Maya
That's a good one.
Angelou. I think Toni Morrison. I'm gonna go.
Y'all making me feel like I got
I'll
to dig
throw
deeper
Coates
for my
on
A
there.
lot
list.
of niggas got a lot of vices, bro. I don't know.
I'll
So I'm
throw
like,
Coates on there.
would I give them that?
But I'm
Title?
also
But if it pushed you to be better though,
Coates, I'll put Ryan Coogler in there. That's
There's
my
things about
4.
them
Ryan
I'm like-
Coogler's a good one.
I'll choose those as my 4 because it's the easiest thing for me to think of.
I feel like I got
2 people in literature, 2 people who are in both like combination of literature as well.
Oh,
as
Mark
film.
Lamont Hill's on my list. Like even before he joined the Joe Biden podcast, I'm talking about like I really did
No, he's
enjoy
a
his
lead. I'm
content,
not mad at that.
his books and all
I'm
that.
not
Like
mad at that.
he's somebody I think
But Mark
a lot
Lamont
of
Hill and Charlemagne on the same list is like, huh?
This
Yo,
nigga just
black-
watch podcasts.
Not
I
even
mean that's
that.
a lot of the
I just
They're
feel like
he only fuck with
you
the
didn't
niggas
get
he
to
can
put
listen
Charlemagne in
to.
that list.
Huh?
I feel like Charlemagne wants to be what he is. You feel me? Like,
nah,
Who
bro.
you think made you better? Charlemagne, right?
Bro, I was 16 years old listening to Charlemagne, right? And it starts off as him just being the Drake hater on DJ Vlad and shit. And then
Okay.
I've seen the growth, literally, of somebody like developing, first of all, writing their own books, developing their own podcast network, and growing as I literally seen the growth in him to be like, to the point where people call him like PC to God because he's safer now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but what I'm saying is, what does he provide you that Mark Lamont Hill doesn't?
The
I wasn't
inspiration.
exposed to Mark Lamont Hill up until a couple years ago.
Motivation.
That doesn't matter.
You feel me?
I don't think
had a
that
black
matters.
experience class where we had to read Mark Lamont Hill's books, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I like his book. All right, let me
Hold on a
start
second.
listening,
Leave it
watching him
alone,
on his
bro. Leave it alone.
platforms.
Leave it alone.
Is that the same class? You said it was a white dude that taught that class, huh?
No,
It was a black dude?
yes,
You took a
Professor
class
Jordan Ellis.
Jordan Ellis?
Yeah,
Shout out
black.
that name. That's
Yeah,
good.
shout out to him, bro.
So it was in an academic setting that you were exposed to like the academic. I'm not gonna call Mark Lamont Hill the academic Charlemagne. It just sucked that he on a podcast now because it's like,
I know that it waters it down, and
I'm
a lot
glad.
of people will look at it like, oh, you only know him because of that. Like I've been watching like
not for sure.
what he's been doing with Al Jazeera and Night School, and you feel me? Even, like I said, his books too. Like so,
So,
that's one.
so
of
that's
them.
your 4.
Ah,
So you got
I might have to refine
Marquez
it.
Brownlee.
I just think
I feel like he's just the odd man out. I'm so sorry. But I feel you.
I'm only
Marquez-
talking about myself though.
I'm him,
because
I'm him, I'm
when
him.
it comes to these
But-
cameras, no. When it comes to these cameras, bro, editing, all that, I really, you
He's
joke.
like, what up, Marquez?
Let
Nigga,
it
I
be,
wouldn't
bro.
wouldn't
Let
know
it be.
none of this.
No,
Let it be.
the thing is, that's
But
the
he's
thing,
black.
though, because when
he
we
is black.
He is black.
when we talk about
I
these,
fuck with Marquez though. Don't get me wrong.
I never approached
I only watch
editing
his
this
stuff as much no more.
podcast and thought to myself like, I want
the
to
best
edit this
no more.
podcast like an editor, like
got too full of himself.
he did a little bit. No bullshit.
It's too self-indulgent now. It's still good content, but it's yeah.
Mm.
But even that, I appreciate how he's kind of shown the behind the scenes of him growing his team, right? It's someone like who edits a lot, and like I'm learning like, I gotta like delegate some of these tasks and stuff. And I'm trying to learn through him on how he's done it successfully through his own team.
See, that's the problem.
See, the thing is,
he's waiting on that nigga to drop the episodic videos about how he did it. So that's why it's taking so long for us.
He's got money to properly delegate roles. You feel me?
Bro, we might not have money, but you know what we do have? Another great episode of Bad for the Community. We'll see you next time, y'all. You feel me? It's been a great one. Yeah. Have a great rest of your week. And hopefully...
The world is in shambles, but at least y'all got your new episode of Bad for the Community.
Exactly. And hopefully when these names come out, you know who you're supposed to be voting for. The opposite of who voted yes.
We'll see how Tuesday goes. Because the thing is, it could get past the House of Representatives. Still got to get past the Senate.
Facts.
So we'll see how this all goes.
Keep in mind, man. Keep in mind. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Man.
If you made it this far, you generally actually are good. You're trying to learn some new information. You trying to what am I trying to say?
Try to expose me on CWTFB.
Also, what happened?
But I was spitting. I don't care what niggas say.
The Casso interview. Yeah. Casso.
Yeah, Mark.
Do you want to reply to that real quick before we get out of here?
Reply to what?
Well, give the context.
I'm cool with all them niggas. It's all chill. It's just talking points. But what I was saying and emphasizing is that niggas who are making music right now without moving with the intention of uplifting their people, without moving to inspire and motivate their people, without moving to inform their people, you shouldn't be making music, my personal opinion. I don't think you should be creating art at all because that's what art is supposed to be used for. It's a tool. It's not just an outlet of expression. If you're using it as outlet of expression and that's it, you don't release it. Use it for personal use if that's the case. But if you're going to be using it as an outlet of expression as well as like for profit or for whatever, you should have some intention behind it besides just making money or talking about girls and talking about whatever. Unless there's a direct intention behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Wait, did you say two different things though? Because
hold on, what I'm saying? Because here's what people would think.
Intention is different than what you were saying though.
It's not. I actually clarified. Like Charlie like intentionally took like 2 tweets, but there was way more tweets behind that. I mean, I responded to many people. So what I'm emphasizing is that a lot of times when people are making music and they're saying like, oh, like I love, like I'm just trying to have fun, like X, Y, and Z. It's like, word, joy is an act of rebellion in many different facets. Okay. You know what I mean? And joy is also important. But if that's your intention, so be it. That's great. The problem is
so as long as it's not just rooted in trying to make money.
No, it's not just about making money. It's also about just like, it's like this. Think about when you create art, when you create a song, right? Oftentimes you're not thinking, I'm about to make a song about this thing. You let the kind of pen take you where it takes you. You know what I'm saying? And like most of the time, if you feel like, what does this really add to like me as an individual? What does this add to my catalog, whatever, you won't drop it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But what I find is that a lot of people are like, fuck it. It's my worst shit, but I'm putting it out anyway because I got to keep putting shit out.
Consistency,
and it's like,
content.
My nigga, what the fuck is that? You're putting out some bullshit. You're putting out shit that has no merit at all. It doesn't add anything. All it's doing is taking away from our people at that point because the niggas that are listening to it were fans of you. They're listening to you for a reason. And they're hearing it and they're just like, damn. I guess what I should expect.
I guess all you're asking of people is that it's not that you can't make. It's not like you got to be most deaf. You're not asking niggas to be most deaf and Talib Kweli. You're just saying be intentional with your art because like I said, you can have fun and be intentional at the same time. Like those two things do not have to like exist in opposition of each other. You know what I'm saying? I just heard this nigga Kendrick drop a whole album full of West Coast bangers, nigga. Like, what are we talking about? And he still had shit like, what's it called? Man in the Garden. Like, what are we talking about? Absolutely. Like, y'all acting like, and that's the thing that I don't like is like, niggas are acting like we haven't heard songs that are motivational and fun that we also are like, yo, this nigga's saying some shit. We know how the shit goes, bro. Like,
I don't see anything wrong
niggas
with
be acting oblivious to the shit. It's okay if you want to have fun, but like, you can have fun and be intentional. And I think right now, that's what niggas need. Unfortunately, and I know like for a lot of niggas, you don't want to hear that because you're like, no, bro, I'm just making music. It's not that big of a deal. It's chill. It is a big deal, bro. Because everything that we're putting out, everything that we're talking about, everything that we're saying, everything that we're getting out to our people to consume, we need to make sure we're taking that shit seriously. Because anything can be used as a tool to brainwash someone, anything can be used as a tool to take advantage of, and also distract people from what it is that we need to be focused on.
Drop the fucking bomb.
We didn't come in here today expecting to talk about some political shit, nigga, but that's what the time took us.
Definitely
because it wasn't okay. Maybe he did, but it's because it's important. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like niggas, we talk about art, we talk about music. We're all artists, but
because we'd be doing a disservice to our audience if we skated around there and talked about some lighthearted bullshit like that.
Can't do it.
Mean nothing to us. Like
it's too important to do that.
Like, what the fuck is the point of getting on this podcast, Mike, if we not gonna like say something substantial?
Times are too cold responsibly.
Exactly.
Of
Because a
course.
lot of times niggas feel like there's a need to speak on something, but it's like you don't have the knowledge to be speaking on this.
Exactly.
Like,
And again,
don't fake the funk just because it feels right.
that's why any approach I
intention
take
could be
with
right.
the podcast is like we either informing people, motivating people,
I thought it was intentional.
or we're entertaining people. And even then, that there's an intention in the entertainment of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
If we just blabbing, bro, and we not
It's
doing
not worth
any of
it.
those three
Then
things,
don't do it.
then
Ooh.
what's
There's
the
no
point?
reason.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
man.
Ain't nothing
They
wrong
said
with
it
that,
best.
man.
We are out of here. Y'all
Ain't
enjoy
nothing wrong with
yourselves.
that.
Take care. Just survive, man. Take care of yourselves,
It's
your
another
mental,
week.
your peoples,
Thanks.
and don't take this shit for granted.
Listen to that new Still Gold, man. Good music for bad kids, man. It's locked in.
Mm.
It's a good album.